Hello! Welcome to Lancer. This is session 4. We got some fun stuff to do. Right now we're doing some makeup on character XP because we totally forgot that last session and we decided to do it on camera because, the more experience we have, the better. Woo! Also, we're waiting on one. He should pop in here in a second. He disappeared, but, that's whatever. Anyway, let's get this rocking. So, we're going to start with you rolling your random cool weapon thing that we talked about.
Yes.
So we're gonna start with that. Explain what you're doing for the people back home.
Oh, absolutely. When I leveled up, I took, um, hold on a second, I gotta find it. It's a new
Prototype weapon.
skill called Engineer.
Mm.
Space
That lets
Monkey?
me, no, Engineer.
Ah,
Uh, when I perform a full repair or install this prototype weapon system, I can choose different characteristics. So I can it can be a melee CQB rifle cannon launcher nexus, um, but it has limited uses, limited to 1d6 plus 2 uses until it requires a full repair, and it can do kinetic explosive or energy damage based on my selection. So we're gonna roll to see how many uses I get out of it. And we're going to roll a d6 as soon as I get them out. So I get 3 plus this weapon is only use 1d6 plus. Oh, and then my frame gives me a +1. That's what it is. Okay, so I get 1d6 plus 3, so I can use it 6 times.
Nice. Now, just for
And
description purposes, what kind of weapon is it? What's it look like? Tell us, or at least in your head.
well, since we're playing around with it, this first one is an energy weapon. And it looks like a scrapped together laser.
like a mining laser that's been refitted.
Yeah.
Fancy.
I like the idea of that.
And it's a rifle type, so it does energy damage, and it looks like like we said, a scrapped together retrofitted mining laser.
Like a weird tube thing sticking out of the shoulder.
Yep.
I was gonna say, you holding it, or is it attached to you?
It's
Uh,
an
it it is an integrated weapon, so it's attached,
yeah. I could have
and
sworn
it
that was Grease Monkey.
nope, engineer.
I'm remembering things wrong. Oh right, no, Grease Monkey's the one that gets you extra limited systems.
Yes,
Gotcha. Okay. Very similar. And similar feeling.
and it's gonna do
What is a grease monkey but an engineer?
Indeed.
um so it's got 1d6 plus 2 energy damage. It counts as a rifle and it has overkill, which means if I roll a 1, I get to re-roll it, but it does 1 heat damage to me.
That's not too bad.
No.
Could be worse for sure. Okay, now to player experience. Now this is calling on last session, so unfortunately this will be excluding you, Frozen. I was hoping RJ would be in here. I don't know what the heck's going on with him. I have messaged him, so hopefully he pops back in. But his luck, his computer decided to restart or something silly. We'll start with you, Captain Carlisle. Let's go over your pilot XP. You should be at 2 like everyone else. You got 1 for playing last session, guaranteed. which everyone else can also mark up on theirs. Do you have any other reasons why you might earn one or two others? Cat? Oh, he's probably getting food. No, he should be. You should be done with food by now.
I can volunteer for tribute.
Please.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've got no idea why. I honestly, it's been like a month. I don't remember the last section much.
It has been some time.
I'll just be real with you.
that's totally okay.
So I
No,
already
I
had
am.
two.
Now that you mention it, gonna go ask my mom about food because she has a tendency to run late. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ah,
Bye.
well, then I will go.
Please do.
I hope. So I had two before, so just gonna add one because we played.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think. The only thing I can think about is I played really to the cybernetic enhancements. Like I used the jack in the corner of my skull to help hack and try and figure some stuff out.
Okay. Now, is that part of what? What would that fall under? What gives you power? Minor ideal? What you speak with?
What gives me power? Cybernetic augmentation lays through your limbs.
Easy. That's 1 point. You used your cyber limbs.
Mm-hmm. Only other thing is, I think we did out of mecha combat, didn't we?
Last session, no. It was all in mech. We did get out for a little bit to blow stuff up, but there wasn't combat. It was us just running around.
Right. Okay. I was going to say the only thing I could think of is the carefully curated arsenal. But no, I don't think that would play to it as much.
Okay.
All right.
If you don't think so, and again, no one else really remembers, I'll allow you to slip away with just two. RJ, you return. Hello, sir.
Oh, Discord's choking on me here.
That's not good. Did you upgrade
This-
it recently?
No, I haven't actually.
That might be the issue. It'd be like that sometimes.
It won't. It won't start. So just go on, and.
Okay, weird.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, that's the Chrome that's starting now.
It's okay.
It's okay. We can play on this. That's fine.
Okay. So, are you on CompCon? Can you get on CompCon?
I'm on CompCon. Yes.
Okay. Can you go to the? Who started streaming? Oh, you did. Nice. Could you go to the bonds section? And we're gonna go over what we did last session for bond stuff because we forgot to do that at the end of last time.
So bonds. Okay. Yes. Bonds available after level license 1.
Okay, so scroll down a bit and go down to the pilot XP because that's what we're messing with. You should have 2 already from our first session, at least, if not more.
In my bonds, I have nothing.
Okay, so it reset for you too. That's annoying. So put 2 to start. Heck, put 3 to start because you.
Okay, so I must have to level up again because I have nothing available to choose.
What
Are you level 1?
License level 0 is what it says for me.
Oh, yeah, we're license level 2 now, so you have a lot of stuff to pick.
Mm-hmm.
That's annoying. Okay, well you.
Wait, we're license level 2?
Yes, we are license level 2.
Oh, I forgot. We got that at the end of last one. Okay, I either forgot to do that or whatever the buckets. Okay.
I'm gonna give you the hi-yahs across the board.
I'm gonna blame CompCon for being
Okay, all right, I'll take
fighting with me.
Okay, do we have any other updates? This first 30 minutes of the game, updates. Dun, 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 dun. This is what happens when we miss a week.
I would like to ask when or if we would be able to adjust pilot equipment and
Right now.
or stats.
So you cannot adjust
skill triggers
pilot
and stuff.
stats anymore, right? That's
Okay.
you're locked in with whatever stats or abilities that you picked, unless you've literally never used them or don't plan to use them in the future, kind of thing. Then we can talk about it off screen. But for now,
Okay.
all your stuff is locked in for what it is. Updating
Okay,
your equipment, though, we are in a spot that you can safely change your stuff at if you need to. So in between missions is when you change equipment, whether that's on your mech or on your person.
Excellent.
Also, as a side note, everyone here should have 2 mechs now. So remember when you're doing your mission stuff to apply it to the right mech. If those of you that care about putting it into the community.
Yeah. Technically, I have 3 mechs.
3?
Yeah, Tokugawa at level 2 allows you to also retrofit Tokugawa into Enkidu, which I'm not going to do because Enkidu basically says anybody who's near me, I get attack.
I'm back.
That sounds like fun. Oh, by the way, specifically Scrump.
Yeah.
I did some 3D printing and they failed,
Oh.
so I turned them into little things for your drones. So I have
Oh, sweet. Thank you very much.
4 of them that will mark our drones. They're little white circles.
Can I see what they look like? I'm
Are they
curious.
like all the same?
They're pretty close.
Okay.
They're supposed.
Oh, just clumps. Fair
They're
enough.
supposed to look like. Well, that's not even the right one. They're supposed to look like this one,
Okay.
but they were failed prints, so big surprise.
Sure.
I also got this
I
bad
do have-
boy to represent flying things while you guys are doing stuff. So if a plane's flying over or whatever, you'll see this on the map.
Oh, that's cool.
And then for your guys' shields, I get these big old round ones because they take up 2 squares. They actually take up 3 squares. They're a size 2 base basically. But for you guys putting your shields down, well, actually that probably won't work because they fit 3 squares. Never mind. If any of you upgrade to a size 2 mech, your mechs will stand on top of this bad boy. But ow, that was my knee.
What do you mean by shields?
You know how you guys throw out shields, your deployables?
Yeah, the deployable cover and stuff? Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll probably change that back to what we've been using then, since those are too big.
And the food is almost ready.
Okay, cool beans. Well, we're updating characters and things, so just at this point, make sure your guys' stuff is up to snuff. Make sure you have all the things you need for your stuff.
Do you think I should have one pilot XP?
You should have at least 2, and since you played last session, 3.
Okay.
Unless you can think of a reason to have more than that. While you guys are still updating your stuff and things, maybe if I can find mine, go to. I used a major ideal, which is address the challenge with diplomacy, creativity, or empathy. And I'm going to say I was creative in the way we decided to blow the mechs up. Because otherwise we would have had to just shoot them until they exploded and wasted ammo and time, where instead we just hopped in and boop, 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 and then ran out. Are you guys alright with that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I do not think I had anything else that would be like, oh, hey, look, I expressed my heritage, backgrounds, and beliefs, because we didn't make any new friends. I didn't really speak with my gut. I just, it was brain all that time. And I obviously didn't struggle with any burdens or stuff from my background, because none of that applies currently. So, as a side note, just for you guys, when your mech gets majorly damaged, so when you lose a structure, you will also gain a pilot stress. Just as a note, because your mech's, getting blown up. You can remove stress by taking actions in your downtime. I do not, when you go get a damn drink, that is one of the positives for going to get a damn drink, whether you want it to be or not. You'll roll a d6, and if you roll more than your stress that you have, the negative penalty happens. If you don't, this is stealing straight from Blaze of the Dark, then you will just lose however much stress you roll. So if you have 5 stress and you roll 4, you lose 4, and you get whatever the effects of the regular go have a drink are. If you have 3 and roll a 4, basically you have a hangover the next session. Is how we're going to play. It's not really going to affect your character too much, but for roleplay purposes, you're going to be having a hard time. And we will determine what that hard time is when and if it happens. Does that sound good to you guys?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so we're picking this next our second license, our second mech. Do we have to pick it from a certain thing?
Yeah, so
So
when
now-
you leveled up, there should have been a thing for picking out your license, and then you, if you put 2 points into one mech category, you get that mech. Otherwise, you just get the first level equipment from whatever you want. So I don't
So I
remember.
should wait.
I don't remember what mech
Like-
you had gone through, but
Well, I think I had a Lancaster the first time. Does that
okay,
sound right?
that sounds right.
Okay.
What's a Lancaster look like, by the way, so I can update your character model?
Lancaster's the little four-legged dude. Looks like
I'll be right back. One's calling me for food.
I'm not even sure.
So kind of like tanky.
no, more like a rescue robot. I don't know. It's hard to describe.
I guess I can pull it up. I am on ComCon.
Well, don't you have a copy
It
of I
looks
do?
different.
So what? I do not have a copy of your stuff. If I go back to my pilot roster and I look for Danica Von Jory, she is a license level 0 on my end. You never updated her. Or at least I never got the update.
Back.
Well, I mean that's what I have too. So
Okay, yeah, so just update however you want. Your new model is going to be this bad boy right here. Just because, why not? You got the multicolored.
So I'm trying to pick. So if I'm going to go up another license level, I want to save for that till I do that till I get another mech, right? Because I can get the upper level mech, or I don't understand how that works.
No. Go to license level 2, and as you're doing your level ups, one of the points will allow you to pick which mech you want to level up in. And if you put both points in the same mech, you'll then get that access to that mech model. You'll go to the hangar, add model, and then.
Okay, so skip the step then in level when I go to level 1.
Just
No,
go
no,
through
no.
the whole process 2 times. You could also just go to mech level 2, like, and edit it directly to where it's 2 instead of 1, and then go through and level it up appropriately. Or level up to 1 and then hit level up again to 2, and then all the stuff will still be there. You'll still need to pick everything out.
Okay, so that's what I did.
Okay. So if you do it that way, you'll just go through and fill it out like you would normally. So, while RJ is working on that bit of it, is everyone else thumbs up?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, a little too Hydra.
Sweet.
Got everything for my dude.
All right. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm going to mess with my cloud save here and see if it'll smart sync all. Hopefully that'll save everything. Let's find out. Let's go to bonds. All right. It's saved in bonds so far. So, with your stuff, let's get a quick recap of what happened last session. I know it was a month ago, but someone tell us the basics of what we did.
We went into another another station that was nearby.
Yep.
And we tried to clear it out as best we could. And that is honestly about the extent of what I remember.
Okay. Do you guys remember the name of the station?
That I do remember. I wrote that one down.
Oh, hey, we got a subscriber. Nice. Thanks. Appreciate you. Chucky, what up?
we are on Barobus.
Barobus
Or
is the other one that we haven't
repair
gotten to
one.
yet.
We're on Epidos.
Nope, Epos was the first
Epidos.
one. We went to.
Epis.
There we go, Tepis.
Tepis. I'll get it eventually.
One of three. Okay, so you guys finished up on Tepis because your teammates went in there and got all of their stuff disabled. You first went in and rescued them, picked them up, and then you went back and you destroyed all their mechs so no one could gain data on our big ship like we've been getting on the enemy stuff. So, you guys are on the transport vessel headed back to the Crooked Smile. And that's where we are going to pick up with our roleplay and talking. The other crew is in here with you guys, mechless. They're just kind of shoved in the corner, like looking at you guys like, what about the stuff you promised?
Well, I do have the memory thing for the one guy.
What's left of it?
What's left of it.
Well, this will be
You
the
can still salvage memory with enough stuff.
This will be the perfect time to present it to him and make your case on why you did your best.
They were using your mechs. This is about as much as we could recover.
All right, let's see how.
Very flat, very honest.
Okay, So your honesty seems to like he shrugs it off and goes, "It is what it is. Just half my life's memories up in flames. Unfortunate. I'll cry about this later, I guess, though. If I'd fought harder, maybe it'd still be around."
I am offering him the slightly toasty and maybe slightly melted memory.
He'll take it. Yeah. He's not lashing out at you at all. He's just obviously melancholy.
It might still be salvageable. I'm not sure.
I'll take a look when we get back to the Crow. Or Smile, sorry.
That sounds like a cool ship name.
Yeah, except for I think the Crooked Crow is from something else.
What am I remembering? Why am I remembering the Moldy Crow?
Moldy Crow is from Star Wars.
That's the one.
Yep, it's a transport ship. Little light little thing. It's super great. Okay, so the one place you guys haven't attacked or messed with or whatever you want to call it is Barobos.
Brovis.
That one.
The third satellite system thing.
Satellite system.
The repair one.
Yeah. Anyway, with that,
That's where all that's where the pirates were repairing their ship.
correct. Sorry, I'm looking at this one. Okay, so as you guys approach the Crooked Smile, it looks like there's a small force attacking it as it is docked at Epos Station. As you guys know, it had a dock to repair, basically like the enemy ship did. But there is a small fleet of mechs already there. They are flying in space currently. What would you guys like to do?
So at this point, do we currently have our new mech? Or do we need to go?
Yes. Well, because we had our new mechs last session.
Okay.
Right? No, these are new mechs.
No, we didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna retcon really quick because I want you guys to have your new mechs. So you guys make it to the Crooked Crow. We'll go from there because you also need some downtime.
Crooked Smile. Crooked Smile.
I'm gonna call it the wrong thing the whole time.
Crooked Crow is a good one too, though. Write that one down.
When the ship blows up, the next one, Crooked Crow.
We'll make the Crooked Crow out of the wreckage.
There we go. I like it. Crooked Crow can be our personal transport.
Oh, that would be amazing.
No, we'll go with that. Yeah.
It's an old cargo bringer, like 5-man ship. We've liberated.
So, you guys make it back to the docks, unload all that fun stuff. You instantaneously or not instantaneously get barraged by the engineer corps, and they're saying, "Hey, we need to build you new mechs. You guys' stuff looks beat up already. Instead of repairing it, we're just gonna print you new ones over the next 6 hours." Does that sound good to you guys?
Sounds great.
Sure.
Okay, go get some rest. Go get some downtime. And downtime session, you get 2 actions. So, do you guys remember what you can do during a downtime session?
Not really.
You fools! Give me a second while I open stuff up. Gotta move everything over to the secondary lab. Get over there, you POS.
It's in action economy at the bottom.
Yes. If I could just open this. Okay. You mean on ComCon?
ComCon, yeah.
Oh, well, that might be much faster than what I'm trying to do. Let's try that. So, home. Is that in content or Continuum?
It's in the compendium. Yep.
Compendium.
It's in what?
There it is.
Okay.
It's in ComCon. It has all the short-term stuff, so you can explain everything. That's all the actions. Holy cow! Okay, so the 6 types of things that you guys can do. You've done some of them. So there's buy some time, gather information, get a damn drink, get connected, get creative, get focused. Sorry, there's way more than 6.
There's 11, yeah.
Scourge and barter, power at a cost, get organized, which you guys have started with, by the way. Go diving, and or gunfight. Those two are new. That must be from a different module. Go diving, gunfight. I need to read the go diving. Holy cow! You guys can't go diving here. I will tell you this right now, but it sounds super cool.
I'm gonna go space
also-
diving.
Also, you cannot do gunfight because you're not allowed to shoot the other crew members. But if we ever make it to the planet, then that's something different. So, I'm just gonna go around the board here. So we're gonna start with you, Captain Carlisle. What is your first action that you were doing?
I'm going to continue chasing leads on my old crew members.
Okay.
So I'll probably get info
Gather information.
or connected.
All right, go ahead. Roll it.
Okay, so grab my dice.
That would be important.
Check off the top of my head if I have any connections for it. Charm, get a hold of something, read a situation, take control, any of those?
You're the one getting information. You tell me which one you think is applicable.
I'd probably try to charm for it. I say that because it's my highest skill trigger. So
you're going to charm your way into more information. So you're going to go talk to the crew operating in the information room again and charm your way into more information?
Yep.
Okay, roll it.
21.
21. Hey, look, you get what you're looking for with no complications. Yeah, so what more information are you looking for your crew? Because you picked up some the session before last about them. So what are you trying to find out?
I think specifically I wanted to look at Jimmy Tight Ass Jones because he's our quartermaster. So if I ever need like a favor materially, he's the guy I know.
Okay.
And I think you told me that some other member. You told me about some other members who had been recruited by, offered like a similar deal to me.
Yes,
if I remember right.
Yeah. You didn't know where they were located shipwise because you were all basically shanghaied into service.
Mm-hmm.
Is the easiest way to think about it. So I'm gonna do a roll, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna actually have to get percentiles up for this one because why not? If any of them are actually on the same ship as you and you just haven't run into them yet. It's not like you've been paying attention because you were in cryo sleep. So he could have been working here for the last 6 months and you'd have no idea. Alright, so I'm going to give you a 30% chance of this being successful, of one of those 3 Yahoos being on here, and then we'll roll a D3 to see if any of them are the ones we talked about. Okay. Unfortunately for you, none of them are on this spaceship, but you do learn the locations of where they are supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to think of planet names / ship names at the moment, but just know you know. But you're able to find them for all 3 of the ones that we had talked about.
Okay.
Just write down location known. So you can have direct conversation with them once we establish a solid base.
Okay.
So where in the glossary can I find this nonsense? Or where in the compendium?
In the compendium, you go to Action Economy, right? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then scroll all the way to the bottom.
And yeah, all the way at the bottom. They're kind of like a dark green, grayish color thing. I don't know.
Yeah, they're gray.
Yeah, we'll go with gray.
Okay. There we go.
All right, excellent list. Frozen. What are you doing?
Well, because I got that prototype weapon, I figured I would use Get Creative as my role for that weapon.
Sure. And since you already rolled.
Just to make it make sense, storyline wise.
Sure,
I
roll
guess.
it. If you do good, I'll give you a bonus. If you do bad, I'll give you a detriment.
All right. And that's just a D20.
And or if you have any skills to add to it.
It's a good question, actually. Do I have any skills to add to it?
I thought you had like engineering.
I do. Invent or create +2.
There you go. Perfect.
Be right back. Just gonna clear my plate.
All right.
I wish I had food.
We got
All I get is
20.
off-brand drinks. Actually, these ones are aces, so they're not off-brand. How much? Sorry.
I got a 20. Plus 2 is 22.
Wait, you rolled a 20?
Yes, I did.
You critted on me? Cool.
Yes, I did.
You finish a project before your next mission. If it's especially complex, treat it as a 10 through 19, but only choose one. So I would say this egg is especially intense, especially because it's, you know, random and whatnot. So, what do you? But choose two things you're going to need. Oh, you're not going to worry about that. Yeah. So, what's it get you?
I'm back.
You finish it. Yeah. One shot, you're done. You don't have to wait 2 sessions for it. And I'm going to say you require some knowledge from doing so. You worked specifically with engineers to get it printed when you print your mech. So you know exactly how to print things on a large 3D printer scale, basically.
Ooh.
Just as side knowledge for you. You probably couldn't work it yourself, but you have a general idea if you had to push some buttons and hope for the best.
That could come in handy.
You could. Next. Iron. Waylon.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
So Waylon's going to get creative and start tinkering around with stuff. More specifically, he's going to start tinkering around with the extra parts that were printed off at the same time as his mech's being printed.
Okay, so same thing.
Namely, those being, he's going to take a look at the Tokugawa parts and the Enkidu parts. Because
Okay.
they are the same base frame with several small components switched, apparently.
Okay. So, get creative. See what you can find. So, you can use new creation as reserved.
Yep. Let me take a look at this. Okay. Rolling. That is just flat 18. I don't know why I forgot 18 was 18.
It's all good. So, you're able to finish whatever you're working on next session, but you'll have to pick 2 of the following. You'll need quality materials, specific knowledge or techniques, specialized tools, or a good workspace.
Workspace and what was the second one? Was it tools?
Specific knowledge or techniques was the second one.
Yeah. Knowledge and techniques and workspace.
Okay. You'll probably be able to find that in the ship / with the help of some
Yeah.
engineers.
It's basically him just figuring out how do these parts fit together.
That works. All right, jumping down to RJ. RJ, how goes the rebuilding your ship?
So I'm gonna get focused and just learn everything I can about the updates of the you know what we're doing on the new ship.
Okay, so you want to. So let me read this off to you and see if that makes sense for you. Okay, so when you get focused, you're increasing your own skills, training, or self-improvement. You might practice, learn, meditate, or call on a teacher. Name what you want to learn or improve, i.e., a skill, technique, academic subject, or language. The GM will give your pilot a +2 trigger based on your practice and/or training. For example, the trigger could be a +2 playing chess, +2 dancing. You can also improve a trigger from 2 to 4 or 4 to 6. Taking this downtime action. This action can be used to learn something like starship piloting, cooking, chess, boxing, history, etiquette. It should be specifically non-martial skill or something personal for your character. So, with you getting focused, what am I giving you a trigger to? Because learning information is not necessarily a trigger.
Right.
Unless you want to make the trigger learn something new.
I don't think that's going to work for what I was thinking. I just kind of want to help out, like build my mech, so I know exactly what's going on with it.
Gotcha. So
Press
what about get connected? So make connections, ask for help, or drum up support. So this could get you more reserves on your next mission and/or make friends or things like that. So name your contact and role. So, like, we talked about the engineers. What if you just make friends with the engineers while they're rebuilding your mech?
Okay.
That would make sense to me.
All right, and I have a like a maintenance skill.
Okay.
Let me see if it makes sense. Pilot roster, Wolverine. Weapon maintenance helps construct and maintain weapons even in rough conditions.
Oh, excuse me.
Would that apply?
What's the trigger bonus?
+2.
Yeah, then you're good. Do it. Roll it.
Okay.
D20 +2.
You idiot.
17 +2 is 19.
19. Oh man, that puts you right at the edge. So your contact will help you, but you've got to do a favor or make good on a promise afterwards. If you don't follow through, treat this result as a 9 next time you get it for the same organization. Okay, so you make sure that your mech is tip-top quality, good to go. And you get some form of reserved added to it. So what kind of reserve do you want?
So I got the I have a munitions pack now.
Uh-huh.
I guess can we fill that up?
It's gonna be automatically filled before we go out on a mission.
Oh, okay. Is there someplace to stash even extra ammo or?
So let me go to reserves here and see if I can find something for you. Well, that's not helpful whatsoever. That's also not helpful. Oh, okay, I got it. So, what if they upgraded your rocket launcher to have the seeking property?
Okay.
So for this next mission, they upload your ammo with smart ammo. So your rocket launcher is going to hit its target unless you don't attack. Now, with that though, whenever you fire your rocket launcher, you'd be firing it with E-defense instead of regular stuff. Do you want that?
No, that's smart.
Smart?
Seeking is it just goes around cover.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, then seeking would be perfect for an RPG. Just fire it up in the air and it goes, ho-ho! Like arcing.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, cool. That means it's my turn. Oh man, what do I need? What do I want? So I'm gonna work on the get organized because I started that last session. And I have a clock for it. So, I'm trying to build this pilots corps to support us because I like the pilots. So I'm going to roll on this one. And we're going to upgrade the efficiency. Maybe. And then I gotta look at my stats really quick and see if I get anything exciting for that. Which I don't think I do, but maybe. Get a hold of something. Well, that's not really helpful. Act unseen or unheard. I'm not really sneaking. Hacker fix, not really necessary. Read a situation. I don't think any of that applies to increasing the effectiveness of a random group. What do you guys think?
No.
One nope is all I need. All right, scroll back down. All right. Organize. Here we go. Let's see how we do. That's a 19. Dang, I needed those pluses. Okay, so with a 1920, organizations is stable and gains +2 efficiency or influence, so maximum of +6. So our organization now in efficiency has a +2. The pilot's corps is now more effective at talking with each other and communicating,
which makes them more effective in combat.
Oh.
Interesting. You must roll for your organizations every time after starting one, but the roll doesn't count as a downtime action.
Oh.
Noted.
All right.
Because I think last time we just did get connected, so that was me officially starting the organization. So, yay us. We don't have any influence because They just unionized, but that's about it. Ironic in the union. Next, back to the top of the order. Second downtime action before we move on. Captain Carlisle. Captain. What you doing for your secondary action?
Oh, we get multiples? Okay.
I'm giving you 2 this time because it's an actual rest. You're not like trying to run out the door.
Sure. Let me take a look. Not that one. Well, I'm gonna say, yeah, let's say he wants to get a drink. Not even as like, okay, is it possible to get a drink without doing the stress thing? Like a moderate drink and stocking up his personal flask?
So there's get a damn drink. You could get a hold of something. But if you just want to like just drink casually and have nothing happen and not actually do anything on your downtime and not gain any resources, I guess you could do that.
I'm thinking.
Like you wouldn't gain anything from doing that, but you also wouldn't have any negatives, so it's kind of if that's what you
Yeah, that's a little bit of what I'm thinking about. Let me cycle back to me. I'll think about it.
Okay, we'll give you a little bit of time. Frozen. Secondary action.
Well,
Oh wait, actually, sorry. I know.
How dare you?
You had that clock for my family figuring out about me. Let's spend some time on that.
Okay, so but yeah, buy some time.
Okay.
Roll it.
I am again going to go with pretending I'm keeping the shit going. That I have not been captured by Union. So I want to also charm people into pretending to be my crew so I can send a vlog back.
Sure. Roll
Okay. All right, that's an 8. I have rescues. Anyone want to bail me out on this one?
Rescue you.
Yeah.
I'll do it. What do I need to roll?
Thank you. Whatever you think is appropriate for convincing my family. Hang on. Immediately re-roll the check as if they were making it with +1 accuracy. So it is still a charm check, but with accuracy.
Okay, well, I'll roll it. And I'm gonna say I'm using hack or fix. So
Sure.
basically, as you're sending out a terrible video, I go, no, don't send that. They're gonna know. No one's wearing.
You just edited it on the fly?
Yes, we'll work on
All
that.
right.
Or just so corrupt.
It's literally
like,
cuts half the video out. All in
my
all, I'm
God.
having a great time.
All right, so I rolled a 16. I have
Okay.
a +5, and then I get the +2. So 20 plus, baby.
Nice. Oh, yeah, that clock. How many segments did it have? Because it got fucking deleted.
I believe it jumped up to 3.
No, but out of how many? Or, sorry, how many total?
It's an 8 total clock, and I think you only burn through 3.
Okay.
So you buy as much time as you need until the next downtime session. The next time you get this result for the same situation, treat it as a 19 or 10 through 19. So instead of having to click it at all, you're good. Heck, with the critical, I'll give you a -1. Does that sound reasonable?
Sorry, Mom's offering me more food and I'm accepting. Yeah, that sounds fine. So lower it to 2?
To 2, yep.
Sweet.
Next person on the list, Frozen.
I'll be right back.
So I kind of want to do what you've been doing with the pilots, but I want to do it with the engineers.
Ooh, okay, so you got to start the organization. So you heard the pilot corps, and now you're like, engineer corps, let's do it, friends. You've already got the connection, because that's what you did last, right? Or is that
well, no, I did get creative on my last session. You just said I worked really closely with the engineers, and because of that, I was able to learn how to use the big printers.
Okay, so this would be the time where getting a connection is where you want to start.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so do a get connected. So that'll make connections, ask for help, drum up, whatever.
Would lead or inspire help me with that at all?
Well, you're just trying to make a friend here. Leader Inspire
Okay.
would be really good for the organization side of things, but since you're just meeting him and making a friend, charm, persuasion, something along those lines.
I don't have any of that, so this
Okay.
is going to be a straight roll. An 11.
An 11. You contact will help you, but you got to do a favor for them, so on and so forth. So what do you want as a reserve?
Um, I want aid.
Okay, in the next time you try to get organized, like you want them to like run around and grab people for you, so when you do that check, it does +1 accuracy.
Yeah.
Okay, I will grant that then. But what do you promise them?
Is there anything that they need?
Well, I mean, considering you're getting unionized or whatever you want to call it, you could tell them that you promised them to get them influence or something like that. Get them heard, which would mean if and when you succeed, you gotta give the +2 to influence instead of to efficiency.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay, write that down somewhere. All right, going down to Waylon.
I was trying to think what he would do, and the only thing I can think about is get creative. So as my actually no, I'm just gonna gather information.
Okay, gather information. Roll it.
Gather information about what others have seen or observed from like the scanners on Probus. What
Okay.
to expect? That is a 14. Do I have any bonuses? So he's gonna go and try and through, and as well as asking the main comms people, he's also going to try to kind of take a glance at what he sees on the screens through there. He's trying to read the situation, as well as ask.
Okay, sure. Roll it. Or you see, 14
So
+2.
14 plus 2, that is 16.
Okay, so with the 16, you find out what you're looking for, but choose one option. You leave a clear evidence of your rummaging. You have to dispatch someone or implicate someone innocent to avoid attention.
I'm gonna leave a clear thing. I'm literally asking the people, "Hey, what do we expect going in?"
Yeah, right. Like,
I mean, it's kind of hard to ignore when you're just walking up to the like, "Hey, what are we expecting?
yeah.
What's going on?"
Why are you asking about what's going on? Because it's my job.
It's my job. I need to know what's happening, and I want to make sure I don't get shot immediately.
It's too funny. Okay, so with that, go ahead and roll me. You rolled a 16, right?
I rolled a 14 plus
14
2.
plus 2. Okay. So I am willing to give you 2 pieces of information about where you were searching.
Sweet.
Ask a question, and I will do my best to answer it as if I was the character talking to you.
Have we managed to just see any mech contacts?
So they say, yeah, whoever these pirates are, they're well funded because they have plenty of ships and mechs. Not to mention the ones they've obviously salvaged from the civilians. So pretty much anywhere you go at this point is going to be a dogfight. They also have those annoying
fantastic.
EMPs that hit the other squad and you guys. So it would be careful going anywhere near, I don't know, solid building area things.
Joy.
Second piece of information.
Yeah. What was the second piece of information? The EMP?
No. I'm asking you.
Oh, I'll ask the second piece. What do we have in the way of like defenses on there? Because the other ones had really big guns.
Gotcha. Yeah. Did the second one have big guns? I don't remember.
Don't remember exactly, but the first one had big guns, and this is repair and it has a ship there. and the ship does have big guns.
Right. I mean, he says there's a warship there, the small class destroyer, just like us. So all the weapons that are attached to that, and I've scanned at least one squad of mechs guarding it, which is a little suspicious considering how many mechs are everywhere else.
Okay. Seems like we found a high priority target to try and deal with first. Don't want our destroyer getting shot up any more than it already has. All right, thank you. He's just gonna wave and start walking off.
You do so, RJ. What is your secondary action?
What is this thing doing? Oh, because I muted there. Did I do that wrong?
I can't answer that question. You haven't told me what you're doing.
What's wrong? I think I'm gonna look for someone that I can teach me how to use my melee warhammer more efficiently. Like upgrade my hammer. My brutal assault, my hammer with my hammer.
Okay, so I would usually put that under get focus, but I really don't think that's something that they want you to upgrade.
No.
There's really no bit
Get
for
focus
that.
is typically used for non-martial skills.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But as the GM, you could make an exception for it.
Thank you for telling me what I can and can't do. I appreciate that.
Sorry.
Okay, so let's go with I gather information, see what kind of melee weapons are out there to acquire.
Okay. Gather your information. Roll it.
Straight 19.
Any pluses from anything that you could add from that? From your various abilities?
Can I use charm?
You trying to charm someone into giving you information?
If I need to. I mean, if they're not real forthcoming.
Okay, just out of curiosity, who are you trying to chime this information out of?
I think it would be someone like one of the quartermasters or something, right?
All right, so you go to the quartermasters and try to charm your way into new information. You get what you're looking for with no complications. So, you can use information gained as reserves. So, you were trying to find new types of melee weapons. Quartermaster will tell you that they have an experimental version of a charge blade that they have in the back that they could possibly lend out if you were nice enough.
I would be happy to beta test it for them.
Okay, you pick up a charge blade. This one is improved. It has a minimum reliable damage of 2. I think that's appropriate.
That's really good, especially on a charge blade.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me look at the charge blade, make sure that's not too overpowered.
It's 2d6 plus 2.
Where do I put that? Tactical profile?
It would be in your mech.
Yeah.
I mean, that is really strong on that line, but say if it's only for the session, oh yeah, this thing's unstable, it's probably not going to work longer than one engagement. That's reasonable then.
Oh yeah, well the charge blade on its own, you guys saw how I was doing with it.
Oh, Roger, I had an Everest.
That was your first one. You now have a new.
Right.
Yep, but now that you're level 2, you can potentially switch to a different mech. Assuming that you put both levels into one license.
I see it right now. It's a Pegasus.
Oh, see, I got a Sagamagudith on my screen.
Oh, wait. I see
you have to go through and take a look at the. So when you go to your mech hangar, you have to click add a new mech,
Right,
and then it'll be there. Oh, okay.
I was gonna say.
And I see an Everest and a Sagam. Yeah, I tried to add the other ones, but they don't seem to be in my list. I don't understand.
You have to make sure you have to get 2 licenses into any one particular license, i.e., 2 into Tokugawa or 2 into Pegasus in order to get the frame.
It still says level 1.
Yeah, you're gonna have to level up again.
He's
Because we're level 2.
He is already level 2.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. He has to add another one to that. He has to level up that license. So click it, and then if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see add
He's got
license level.
he's got 2 licenses in it. He's good to go on my end at least. All of
That's
us.
what I'm saying. Mine jumped back to level 1 again.
Oh, weird.
So you're license level 1, or
Oh no, that's why. Because I'm looking at totally different mech. My bad.
oops.
There's Wolverine. Yeah, she's still showing up as 0 for me. So, whatever you can do to update her, get in the right spot. But as for your adding the weapons, you can just go to reserves and bonuses. And there will be. Oh, I don't even know what this would be under. Oh, tactical reserves. Nope, that's not helpful. Mech reserves. Yeah, so you'll actually have 2 of them currently, right? So you'll have a type of ammo. And then you'll have... None of that's helpful. You'll just have to do a custom reserve or something silly because none of these fit right.
Okay, so I should be able to select 2 of these, right? Or just 1 twice?
If you do 1 twice, you get the frame.
Yes.
You get the mech.
Yeah, you have to do it twice to get the next mech. Otherwise, you're just unlocking whatever gear you're looking at.
So if you wanted to get the Tokugawa mech, you'd have to have 2 levels into Tokugawa.
Oh, so I can unlock Sherman too. Because I'm gonna do this. Unlock
Yes,
Sherman.
if you wanted to put both levels into Sherman, you can do that and unlock the gear at level 1 and the actual frame at level 2.
Because you don't actually need level 3 in anything, right?
You don't need level 3, but you get really good stuff at level 3.
Okay.
And they're usually like a cornerstone, especially if it's going to be your main mech. Or your main frame. And then you can add stuff in later with higher levels.
Makes sense to me. Okay, so let me know when you get you're good and or need help with that, okay? And then we'll figure out how to add the energy blade to it.
Now I have the Wolverine and I have the Akita.
Okay.
Sweet. Switch over to
The Wolverine is the...
That's his Everest.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in the mech hangar. I select Akita. And I want to
Is
do
the
what with
Akita
it?
your Sagarmartha or your Sherman?
It's the Sherman.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure that it showed up accurately.
Yeah, so after you apply your appropriate SP points and appropriate mounts and stuff, you'll actually, to add this reserve, just go to your normal pilot page or whatever. And then on the whatchamacallit here, reserves and bonuses, you'll go over to custom reserve and type in mech or tech. What would this be under, you guys think? Probably mech, right? And then resource name, beta testing charge blade details, just write down beta testing charge blade, and basically in the details make sure that you say charge blade with a reliable 2. That's the best I can do for you. All right, my turn. While you're figuring that out, after I go look at the charge blade really quick. Where are you? Charge blade. Here we go. So it's a 1d3 plus 3, and this would it literally just gives it reliable 2. So you're always, instead of, if you miss, you do 2 damage instead of at minimum 4 damage. Nothing super crazy there. I don't think it's that much of an upgrade, but it's still something. What do you guys think? Not too bad? especially
It's
because it's
good.
already armor piercing. So
Yeah. Charge blades are
No, I
fun.
think it's really good.
anyway, that's all that does. If you already have a charge blade on your character sheet because that's what you pick for one of your weapons, just know it has reliable too. Okay, my thing, real quick before we fall asleep doing stuff and things. I'm going to. The issue is we don't know what our next mission is, so I have no idea what to expect. So I'm going to try and do power at a cost. I don't have to roll for any of this at all. So I get to see. Okay, so I am going to talk to the captain directly, which is a risky action for sure, and ask her to have a permanent fighter escort applied to our ship, or at least that our transport be ours all the time. Basically, I'm requesting that we own our transport ship and it not be sent out on other missions. Is that good with you guys?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to basically charm my way into getting this completely approved with the captain, and if I fail it terribly, then she's gonna eat my ass for breakfast. But for now, let's see how it goes. Well, apparently, don't talk to the captain directly about stupid stuff like this. You guys will continue hearing her yell at me the entire time through the briefing. Which I will not simulate. Just know that she's yelling at me basically the whole time. I do not get cool ship that is ours forever. At least not yet. We'll have to pester her again later. But for now, it did not happen. And I may or may not be on the captain's bad side. So yay me.
She's got the dunce hat.
Just complete and utter idiot, basically. So we march up to there after our little bit of goofing around, getting her stuff printed, taking a nap. We're back in the briefing room. It looks like it's been repaired a little bit. The ship itself in the few hours that we've been gone has been on and off. You know what I mean? They got things running. It's pretty situational. They probably wouldn't want to go into a direct fight yet, but if they had to, they could. So, you guys are in the briefing room waiting for orders. What do you guys do? This is not downtime to action. This is roleplay section. You guys are all together waiting in the briefing room for something to occur. Nothing has occurred yet.
Carlisle would definitely be stimming. He's a very impatient guy. Drumming his fingers, tapping his feet, bouncing his knees, shit like that.
Okay.
Waylon's just going to be kind of like arms crossed, leaning back in his chair, just kind of half relaxing, eyes kind of closed, just waiting for something to pop up before he can start looking and wait.
Okay.
Dasty is going to be poring over technical data and everything for the new mech and the new prototype, and yeah,
Okay.
studying schematics and all that.
RJ, is Von Jory doing anything special?
I guess maybe looking over the tech manual, shock blade or whatever she's got.
Smart choice. Good idea. So as you're reading over that, one of the lieutenants, you guys would know this person as one of the actual pilots, comes over with a small stack of paperwork and starts handing them out to you guys and says, Captain would brief you, but Hex over there done goofed and she doesn't want to look at him for a minute. So you get me instead. Yay! She looks around looking for approval.
Yay.
I'll take it. So
What do we have?
So she hands out a data pad. She didn't actually hand you paper. She hands you, basically a tablet. And on the tablet has the information that they've gathered on the big ship so far, right? Via tactical data from their combat and whatnot. The issue is it's not a lot. They have a name, types of weapons, semi amount of crew, stuff like that. She goes, so we need information before we make a secondary assault on this thing. So, since you are our Lancer squad that's still up and operational and still have all your mechs, plus the new ones we just rented you, we're going to send you in, let you infiltrate the area, either in or out of mech, and then get out with the information that we need. Because otherwise, we're going to be fighting this ship blind. She looks around.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, cool. Well, get to your transport ship, and as you hear a large explosion hit the deck, basically, as a rocket-propelled grenade breaks the newly fixed glass. Or at least damages it. Not necessarily, destroys it, but you see it just cracked and shattered. And it rocked you guys for a little bit. You felt the concussion. What do you guys do?
I'm going to ask about where our mechs are. I feel like this is escalating to violence very rapidly.
You would be 100% correct in that assumption.
I'm assuming the ship's now activational, so let's get to our mechs quick.
Okay, so you guys run down to the mechs and whatnot, and there is a small group of enemy mechs flying around in the asteroid field just outside the base. You hear on the horn, Captain yells, "Lancer squad, get out there and flush them out. Either push them up high enough so we can shoot them down, or take them out yourself. Got it?"
On it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now this is where I take 3 minutes to set everything up while I get the maps and stuff out. Turn off my camera.
All right, can somebody else explain to me how... Oh, sorry, Raj. You talking?
No, ask your questions. That gives me time to fix things.
So how do I add the seeking missiles and the new weapon I got and then the bonus?
Scroll all the way down to the bottom when you're in your mech.
Okay, I'm in the
Mech hangar. Scroll all the way down to your systems. Click on the empty spot, and you can start selecting.
No, he's talking about the reserves he got. So you got the seeking rockets for this one time, and the.
Oh, I'm not sure how to do those.
So that would be under system notes or something at the top. I think for now. Will be the easiest way to do that.
Special equipment, standard equipment, exotic equipment. You think it's okay? So the missiles would be an exotic equipment, you think?
Maybe. I mean, they're not something specific that I picked out, so I don't know how that thing works. I haven't messed with it yet. I unfortunately am in the dark as much as you guys.
You might just have to keep a small note.
Yeah, as I said, there should be a thing that says situational notes or operational notes, something along those lines. That's the one you're gonna want to click on for today, I think.
At the top of your mech page, underneath of your mech's designation, there's operator notes, and you should be able to just click on the little pencil and add those as notes right there on your mech page.
Okay, so I'm on the iPad. Does it look different on the iPad, maybe?
It shouldn't.
Nope. Should look the same.
Speaking of cool asteroid maps, I made one the other day. Hint, hint, wink, wink, smiley face. But I haven't.
Well, it's a good thing that I have that. Hey, yay! I was taking either that or personalizations, but I like being able to move.
Yeah, I don't remember if I took that or not for this new mech. About to find out.
I did.
I figured we're still in space, so is important.
It may be. You are 100% correct on that statement. Okay, this is just kind of sort of lined up for the most part. It's not perfect. Put this over the side, maybe. Yeah, there we go. That'll keep it mostly balanced, he says to reinsure himself. Reinsure? You reusher? Brain, please work. That's all I'm asking. Alright, switch your cameras, turning cameras on. I'm gonna mess with the lighting with you guys there to see if you guys like it or not.
What was the bonus we got from Rogers?
For my first action or for my second one?
The pilot one.
So the pilot one won't matter for this. Basically, I started an organization because I want the captain to basically give me control of the pilot corps.
Gotcha.
/ let them fly on their own missions.
What was the second one, Ron? What was the second one?
Second one, what? Oh, the second one was talking to the captain about getting us our own personal escort / consistent transport vehicle. And she yelled at me, so.
Okay.
Kind of a hard time to do it right now.
Ooh, how's that for background color?
That's some mood lighting right there.
Yeah.
Can you see the?
A little hard to see the right side though.
Okay, let me mess with that. See if I can get it to be better. The issue is there's no. I really need to get a light above my stuff because it is super freaking dark. That is the one disadvantage to my.
Show you some.
So
Well, they don't
for
have,
Christmas
like-
presents.
I mean, is that?
Oh,
Get you
I'm
one of
going
them.
to choose to have the Guardian or 2 drone be my passive one.
Okay, cool beans. I don't know what that means right now, but I believe you. Okay.
Get you a couple of those fancy Elgato lights with the wall mounts.
Hey, whatever. Right now I'm rocking 2 different lamp posts. Okay, how's that for lighting? Is that okay, or do you want it on white on the far one? If it'll ever.
That works.
What's better?
That might be better actually.
Okay. Because I can also
Yeah.
turn on this thing, but then it causes that giant line.
Oof.
Now you can try turning down the intensity on it, but that's as low as it goes, so it doesn't. Really
Yeah,
do anything
that
at that
doesn't.
point.
That looks good. I can see everything on that.
Okay, mood lighting. There we go. Oh, there. I was like, where's my stuff at? Okay, boys. Now, just because I'm a tad under prep for this session for the thing I wanted to do you guys want a hard, easy, or in between level fight?
I think,
In between.
yeah,
Okay.
we're not probably entirely used to our new mechs, so we're gonna need to get used to their avenues of play.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw you guys on the board here. You guys can see yourselves okay? Push
Yes.
the thing here, so it's actually all the way on the board. There we go. For now, it's all cockeyed. Son of a gun. There we go. That looks mostly straight. Okay. So, for those of you flying with your EVA suits, congratulations, you can just fly around, no problems. For those of us that don't have EVA suits, time to cry.
Gotta love the EVA suite.
Gotta. I'm opening up ConCon like twice now. Cause
Yeah, I do that too. I have like 2 tabs. One tab is for characters, the other tab is for actions and compendium.
Yes, yeah, because I do not want to switch back and forth 4 billion times between my my stuff and the enemy stuff. So, yeah, rain, baby. Everything reloads if I don't do anything. Also, as a side note, my ship has a servant class MPT. So Squawk is now no longer just a dumb robot. He is also a, it's sort of kind of smart robot. All right, so I just have you guys flying out in a line. And like I said before, EVA suits, you are able to fly in any direction, on stuff, over stuff, all these fun things. The asteroids are actual asteroids. So if you don't have an EVA suit, you're going to want to jump from asteroid to asteroid, because if you get stuck in the middle, you're a sitting duck, and there will be negatives unless you have an EVA suit. Also, the rocks count as hard terrain or difficult terrain. So they cost double speed because that's how difficult terrain works in this one.
Okay.
And if you get caught out in the open, besides there being zero cover for you, you will also anything that shoots at you will have advantage because you're just floating through space. If you have the EVA suit, don't worry about it. You are in control of how you're flying. You're not just floating. So, yeah, you. Yes. So, who doesn't have an EVA? Because I'm going to start you on this first rock.
I don't.
Okay, so Cap, you're going to start on the corner of this rock right here. That makes the most sense. I have an EVA, so I'm going to yeet over here somewhere. Frozen, RJ, do you guys have EVA? Waylon, you have an EVA. Do you have anywhere you want to start specifically over here on this half of the map?
So it's just that half of the map?
Yeah, I don't really want you going past this first.
Oh, can I be on that asteroid that is closest to you? No, closest to you.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, where do you want to be on it?
Like in the middle.
There you go.
Yeah, it works. Good enough.
Close enough. All right.
I also have an EVA module, and I would like to be about halfway up this lower one. No,
Lower being the one farthest to us.
sorry,
Or-
towards the bottom of. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So like right there.
Yep, perfect.
Okay. Well, again, you're on a model, so that's whatever.
Yes, EV module.
You all okay? Sweet. So, Captain, the one who's used to flying in space, is the only one that doesn't have the space upgrade. Nice.
I fly a ship in space.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Also, what's your mech again?
Hydra.
Hydra. Okay. Cool. 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 So, speaking of stuff and things, where are we putting your suit there, other EVA man? Do you want to be on a rock? Do you want to be floating in space? Where do you want to be? RJ,
I'm sorry.
where do you want to be?
Put me in a rock.
Okay. Do you want to be next to Carlisle to start?
Sure.
Okay, you are next to Carlisle to start. All right, so this is a defensive encounter. So what that means for you guys is I need to get to the right page because this one I actually have an encounter built. Where are you? Boom, there we are. So, this one has control zones. Which means there's typically 4 spaces on each side in different quadrants of the map. Each placed somewhere in their quadrant. They should roughly be symmetrical or the map will be unbalanced. If there's a character, if there are characters of any one side within a control zone, they control it. If there are characters from 2 or more sides within control zone, it is contested. So our victory is we have the highest score at the end of the 6th round. So there's only 4 of us flying. There's only 4 control zones, which I'm gonna mark with some stuff and things and stuff. Again, poor planned on this one. I apologize. They are going to be single spots that are going to be marked with, if I can find the right tokens. Come on, I know you're in here. One more. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, I'm 1 short on these bad boys, but they're 3 tokens wide. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, they're taking up 3 spots. I might move that when the things go up, but those are your control zones. These white specks in the corner. Okay? So
Okay.
like the thing says, if you're in them, you control them, and every time you're in them without getting contested, we gain a point. And it's whoever has the most points at the 6th round. If you guys are tied, it's considered a draw. And both sides must withdraw.
Okay.
So,
All right.
for your handy dandy enemies, let me pull those bad boys up. All right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoo! This is going to be a fun fight. On a plus note, all of them are size 1 or half, so you don't have to worry about that too much. Fortunately for me, it made too many tokens of all the other stuff. So, how many copies do we have? We got 2 of those that are the same thing, and 2 of those. All right, so we got 1, 2. Those bad boys right there are your assaults. You know them, you love them, they're your best friends. Sorry, give me a second. I'm still trying to find the rest of them here. Alright, these 2 really dark ones that are flying behind the assaults are supports. Alright, and then you know what? I'm gonna fair this up a little bit and get rid of one of these characters because we already fought him and you guys won, so you don't have to worry about him. Alright. Another character here. That one is a handy dandy rainmaker. Then this bad boy here is a handy dandy sniper. You're going to keep getting called handy dandy things until I run out of ideas. This one here with the world is a scout. This one here that is all dark is a archer. I'm going to sit on the outside of the map there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, so you guys are fighting double the amount of things that you guys are. Mostly because, again, medium fight. None of them are super hardcore. They're all, not to give anything away here. So, roll your initiatives.
I don't think there's rolling initiative, is there?
No.
No.
What? Lies.
No, remember
You're
it's
right. You're right. Yeah. Sorry. D&D habit. My apologies.
No, you're good. Honestly, I keep forgetting. It's been a bit
Okay.
since I played Lancer.
Hex is going to go across the board and say, hey, I'm going on offense. Actually, how many? There's 5 of you, right? Yeah, so it's a good number then. Yeah. A hard fight would be totally double. Anyway, who's first? Your handy dandy laser boy has told you he's going on the offense. Someone should probably stay on defense. Actually, 2 people should probably stay on defense.
I have to keep the battlefield within about range 10 of me because that's my sensor range, and that means that's how far I can move my drones. Or rather, that is the range I can move my drones within. So I kind of need to be around the middle.
Okay, so you want to be aggressive too?
A little bit.
I don't have much in the way, so I've just got guns, but I'll try to hold back.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. No, I have one thing. Okay, yeah, you go ahead. I got this. I got a gun that can deal with this.
Okay. RJ, I would also suggest that you hold back since you have that anti-material rifle.
Okay, sounds good to me.
And
So
before you guys, as a note, right, for the asteroids, if they are on the asteroids, they can get shot at. If they are behind the asteroids, they have partial cover.
Okay.
looking at seeking missiles. Can I still whack them?
With your seeking missiles, you ignore cover, so yes. All right. So who wants to go first?
I can go first. I'll set up a perimeter with a drone or two.
Okay. So do you want to move it all?
Yes. How far away would it be? I have 5 spaces of movement base.
Okay.
So how far would it be for me to get to that next asteroid? Behind it, I think.
Also, to answer your question, RJ, the name of the weapon that you got is a beta charge blade.
Okay, so that's not going to be in there, is it?
No. It's a unique item specifically just for us. Okay, so sorry, you're doing 5, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a straight line. We'll get you right
I
there.
suppose. The bit rate is getting obliterated by this new light, by the way. And I can't see the lines either. I think it's just better without it.
Okay. I tried.
No, you did.
All right. So anyway, it's 1, 2 to move across that, and then 3, 4, 5. We'll put you right here.
Okay. Sure, and then I can maybe take a boost. I might.
Okay. So that's 5 to move there.
Yeah. I'm not the wording on the hang on, let me deploy Guardian Orochi drone. Okay. The Orochi drones are apparently a passive and it starts deployed with me.
Okay.
So it's gonna just follow me, and it is a Guardian drone, and it makes it so that anybody who is adjacent to it attacks against them receive +1 difficulty.
Okay. So can it get destroyed?
Yes, but it has 16 health.
Okay, and it takes up its own square.
Correct.
Interesting. All right. Well, I will poop out a white dot behind you. That'll be your drone, unless you want it to be
Sure.
one of these fancy ones. Again, if it's
I think given that it's the Orochi one, I wouldn't mind the fancy bit, yeah.
there you go, fancy bit.
Sure. I think I'm between tiles right now, by the way.
You are 100% correct. So let's move you forward because you're right there.
Yeah.
There you
Okay. So yeah, anybody adjacent to that gets cover. And then I will also, I think, deploy line of sight, range 10. Sorry, I have like a million deployables.
go. Understood.
Gas maximus. Deploy as a do I have line of sight past the asteroid?
I will say yes because only half of it is cut off right now.
Okay.
But only for like you can see this assault and that support in line of sight. The others are there, but the asteroid's in the way.
All right.
Which again, you could still technically shoot because again, you can kind of just. Oh wait, you don't have an EVA suit. Never mind. You're straight line jumping. So yeah, you can see those guys. Now, when you hit an asteroid, you can be like, I climbed to the top or whatever. It's kind of a free action-y thing. So you can angle it whether or not you have cover. But if you're behind cover, you can't really see anything. Whereas the EVA...
And what distance am I from those guys?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for the far one.
13, 12, and 13? All right.
Yeah, okay. They're right the first time.
Okay, I'll place a Tempest drone next to me.
Okay. We're good there?
Beside the other one. And what that does is character. Never. Okay, I will not put it next to me because apparently that applies to everybody.
It does not care if you're a friend or foe.
All right, fair enough. I'll put it. You see those 2 little small asteroids in the middle? I'll put it there as a deterrent.
Okay.
And anybody who starts the turn next to it or moves near it has to make a hull save or take 4 energy damage and be knocked 3 spaces directly away.
Wow.
Yeah, and it has 15 health.
Nice. I mean, so just as a side note, why don't you throw it next to How far can you throw it?
Up to 10.
So, like, you could throw it right here and protect the zone.
Sure, I guess I'll do that then.
Okay. Yeah, you'll get.
Just didn't quite know how far my range was, and I was trying a little bit to set up a perimeter for the back area, but I mean, since we're already here, sure, I guess I can be aggressive with it. So that's again because that other one's passive. I'm pretty sure that's only it's only one action.
Okay, you could still boost.
So I could boost, or I could deploy more shit.
Or you could deploy more stuff. Also an option. I have two
Okay.
more droney type looking things, and then we're
Sure.
back to the plain old.
I will deploy my gassed drone. Can I see downward?
What do you mean?
Like downward on the map. Can I see? There's one person on the bottom right asteroid. Can I see that area? No, like in our quadrant.
Oh.
Bottom right of the map relative to us, relative to what we see. Yeah, there.
Yes, you can see him.
Okay, I'd like to deploy my gas drone, which will then allow me to attack freely from that point within 10. Basically, it's just lets me project force from further away.
Okay, so you're gonna
Place down a drone over there-ish, yeah. So now I have a little pal there. It's also jacked. It's got like 15 health and 2 armor.
Nice.
And 10 evasion, 10 e-defense. And I can attack with it as a heavy mount. And it'll hit for like 1d6 plus 3.
That's a pretty good little drone.
It is.
You know, deploy like
And
pew 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 pew.
well, it is my heavy weapon, so I can only get one.
Gotcha.
It's a weapon mount that can also be deployed.
So as you are doing your stuff and all these drones pop off, you really like a mother spider just kind of floating out there, and then everything just pops off you and starts flying in all kinds of directions.
More or less. And I'll save my heat for later.
Okay.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. That's a pretty good position. Relatively defensible. Most of the other things can't shoot at you. So I think you're good. All
And
right.
if they do, then I still have they still have +1 difficulty on it because of my drone. So fuck them.
Basically.
Also, the one next to me has resistance because any deployables that are next to me have resistance to all damage.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up on the enemy team is the Rainmaker. Wow, that's got really low speed. All right, which I said was... Which one did I say was the Rainmaker? This one right here. So 1, 2, 3, and he's jumping from asteroid to asteroid. So he is going to not be in cover from this side of the map, but be in cover from this side of the map. So you got to be on this half to be able to shoot at him without the negatives.
Yep.
You can still shoot at him normally because rocks in space. On his turn, he has an ability. Let's see. Ooh, against characters with lock on. Okay. So he's going to use his quick action to do a lock on, right? Because you can do a quick action lock on.
Yep.
Okay. There's 5 of us, so I'm going to roll a d6. If I roll a 6, I'm targeting one of the drones. I rolled a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, big boy in the corner. So he pops up, fires shots, and runs away. So he locks onto you with his free action, or not free action, but quick action, and then fires a set of weapons. Because I think you're in range for both of his stuff. Let me look. Javelin rockets require a quick action to fire. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. So, yeah, Javelin Rocket picks 3 spots adjacent to each other. Next time the hospital starts their turn in or passes above the turn spaces, hit by a rocket. That seems stupid, but okay. So, it's going to drop them directly in front of our big boy here, which will activate one of the 3 spaces. So right here in front of you are marked, and you're the third one that gets marked. So, missile pod, ready? What is your defense? There, Iron.
My defense?
Yes.
Oh,
They have a +2 bonus
duh,
attack.
duh, duh, duh. My evasion is 8.
Eat.
What ability is this? Is this just the missile pods?
So this is missile pods, but the ability is javelin rockets.
Javelin
The
rockets.
Rainmaker chooses
Yeah, so if it's just
three spaces within a line of sight within 20 that are not adjacent that are not adjacent to each other. My bad.
Yeah,
That backwards.
and free means someone isn't in it. It can't just target you and shoot you with it.
Well, that's silly. Yeah, I see that now. Okay, never mind. So they can't be adjacent to each other and whatever. So he's going to put it directly in front of you, directly in front of Carlisle, and directly in front of me.
I was not planning to move.
That he doesn't know that though.
Sure.
He is.
So that should be his turn then, yeah?
Yeah, that's everything he can do.
All right.
I mean, he could take heat, but I don't think NPCs would take heat.
They can't take heat, actually. They can't boost.
Well, then you guys are in luck. Next, Captain Carlisle, you get to pick who goes next.
Sure. Anybody have any particular plans?
I have big gun. I shoot big gun.
Seems like a good a plan as any, unless somebody else pipes up.
nope, not really. I'll go
All right,
ahead.
go nuts.
Okay, well, since I can move freely and don't have to go in straight lines, since this little spot here is the one marked, I'm just going to walk around it, because why not?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get up on this thing here. Kind of be a prime target, but as I said, I'm being aggressive. Where is that sniper? There he is. I see the sniper and say, "Not today, Jose!" And
Or Hoseby.
take Le Pew Pews at him. So, you know what I thought about? I don't need ordnance. We're good on this one. It's not an ordnance weapon. Decided that like 8 times. All right, so it is evade 10. Okay. Back to my character. Hey, that's right. I have shotguns now.
Nice.
Yeah, but like only shotguns. My big boom cannon is gone.
Oh, okay.
I've transmuted it into a chest cannon. I forgot about that. So what's my range of my bolt thrower? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot at the Rainmaker because that's what I have range for. Which is super unfortunate, but it is what it is. Sorry, I'm looking at the stuff. I'm also going to use the okay, that's reloading a weapon. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm going over my stuff again. Make sure there's nothing crazy I need to work with. So I'm going to activate my ammo case. And for one of the 6 effects, we're going to try out this. Sabot round. So it takes up 2 of my doohickeys. But the effect gains AP. Actually, would I know how much armor this guy has? No, I would need to use AP. Okay. So I'm not going to use it for armor. 2 knockbacks, explosive damage, and 1 character hit by attack. Your choice must. So if it does explosive damage, does it blow up one, or is it just the type of damage it does?
It should just be the damage type. If it does a blast, it specifies it does a blast.
Okay. Arcane kinetic. I'm on his side, so I don't need to worry about that. Huh. really don't want to deal with that sniper though. So what if I boost as a quick action? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going real aggressive, boys. So my other quick action is to boost, and then I see that sniper and say, "Not today, Jose," and then I fire from semi-close range.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah, threat 3. Nice. Shotgun, baby. 8. 2d6 points. All right, let's see if I can hit this silly thing. Do you have anything that would allow me to whatever? Deals kinetic damage, which already it's our what kind of damage is it doing already? So this one's doing 3d6. Wow, 2d6 kinetic and 1d6 explosive.
Well, gun.
Yeah, I don't even really need to use the ammo case with it unless I wanted to turn it into electric for some reason, but I don't think that would help at all because there's no one within one of them anyway, so changing it to shock won't help.
What gun is it?
This is the bolt thrower.
Okay.
Reliable too, so that's nice. Even if I goof up this attack, it'd be nice to use a rolling cannon on it, but not today. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna spin it up, fire. Oh, I guess I could have protocoled with the Thunder God. Huh. Yeah, so because it's a protocol and it's a free action, I'm also activating the Thunder God, which is the giant cannon.
That's your core power to activate it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you only get 1 core power, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You think these guys?
Although there is whenever you reload a weapon, you can fire 1 chamber of your Mjolnir.
Right.
That's the passive version.
Okay, so that's just always.
Yes.
Huh. Okay, because when you activate the thing, you load 2 rounds. Yeah, no rounds for the rest of the scene. You load 2 rounds in the chamber at the end of each of your turns, which it haven't fired the thing. Yeah, no, I'm gonna activate this for funsies because I gotta try it out. Worst comes to worst,
Sure.
it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, normal pew pews. That's a 9. And then we have the grit of +1, and I have an attack. Yeah, so just a total of 10 against the sniper. Sniper. I clicked the wrong button. Come back. Come back. Sniper, because he's in range. Has an evade of 10, so he gets hit. Let's do some damage. All right, so 2d6 and 1d6. I'll roll them on the board just so there's something exciting going on. That's some ones. Son of a gun. That's a rough start, boys. Total of 5 points of damage. I mean, that's not terrible, actually. And I didn't shoot the thing, and that's the end of my turn, so I get to load 2 chambers of my rolling cannon.
Yep.
All right, cool. That's all I can do for my turn. I'm kind of in the middle of things. Someone save me. Next.
The enemy.
The enemy. All right, so next on their list is one of the assault boys. We're gonna do this guy over here because this is the side they started on. So assault boy number 1. It's right here because he needs to be in a thing. And have these very symmetrical for some reason. He should be back here. Maybe? Perhaps? Better, I need to move him up. There we go. Now it's equidistant. He's gonna go for the control point because that's what they're doing. And as soon as he gets here, your drone activates.
Yep.
What do they do?
So He makes a hull save, and if he fails it, he takes 4 damage and gets pushed back 3.
Okay. Whole save of 1. What's your save?
11.
Then he fails by 1.
Okay.
So he takes how many?
4.
4, and then get pushed back 3?
Yes.
So he slams up directly into his buddy there, so it actually only pushes him 2 technically. But I'm going to do some extra damage from him flying into his buddy.
Sure.
Actually, I'll take that back. No damage, but they're both knocked quote-unquote prone.
Hmm.
Next.
Any player, and it's your choice.
Let's give it to RJ. Shoot this mofo.
Is that guy in front of me there?
So the friendly drone is on your team.
Okay,
So
but
you're right in the middle here.
right. Where's the closest bad guy?
Closest bad guy is that guy right there, but remember you have an anti-material rifle, so basically if you do your movement, everyone's in range. And you have an EVA, so you can basically float above the rocks and ignore them.
Okay, let's do that.
Now, before you move, do you have any of the weapons that you're going to fire ordnance? Because you have to shoot before you move on ordnance weapons, right?
Yep. Ordnance need to be used as like a protocol action.
Politely, the dumbest rule.
Okay, so the range is 10 on those rockets.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gets you there. So the rockets won't hit anybody at range 10. So you're going to save that for next round and use your anti-material rifle to start this one?
Yeah, it's a 20 range. So I guess can I see him is the big thing.
Yeah, you can hit the rest of them. And yes, this guy will have cover. And since you'll be shooting through the rock on pretty much all of them, everyone will have a disadvantage of some sort. This one will have double disadvantage or a major disadvantage. But everyone else is...
Maybe what about the 3 hexes?
This one?
Yeah.
Little white thing
right
is friendly.
Okay.
There's a support model over here that's kind of by itself that actually you have a straight line attack with no rock in the way.
So that's like the reload thing, right?
This guy right here?
Yeah.
He is a support class is what your scanner is calling him.
Okay, let's blast him.
That's probably a solid choice. You're basically shooting their medic first.
Officers and medics.
Rude. All right, roll to hit.
And then ammo techs.
Hey now. That's so rude.
So natural 20 plus 3, so 23.
So you critical. Do you have the brutal on your character?
I do have brutal.
So it automatically does max damage for your weapon. You got to roll or do anything crazy. It's just max output.
2d6.
Okay. Total?
And then, hold on a second. That's like it's not double. It's just regular, right?
Yeah, no, it's just regular.
Okay, great. I'll close that.
Yeah, just a straight 2d6. So you just do 12 points of damage, but it's armor piercing, which is important.
Yeah.
Also, I hope you rolled with accuracy and all this other fun stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so you just do 12 points of damage to this thing straight up. It looks hurt. Do you want to move now?
Yeah, move me on top of that first rock there.
Okay. What's your speed? Should be 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when you're landing on this rock, are you landing behind cover or are you landing to where you can shoot more people?
I'm on land where I can shoot more people.
Okay. Well, you still have another quick action, so you can boost or you can shoot if you have another weapon, which you should have, besides the rocket launcher, obviously.
I have the rocket repel grenade.
Right. That's an ordnance one, right?
Yes, flex mount. Yeah.
So, did you pick the same weapons that you did the first time with this new mount or new?
No, I got missiles this time instead of I had like a laser rifle or something.
Oh yeah, that was a good weapon for you. Remember, all your stats and stuff are good with rifles.
Well, let me get rid of this rocket repel grenade that I thought I had to have that.
Yeah, because you don't have hunter. You have one of the other ones that helps with rifle stuff. I don't remember what it's called.
I don't remember very much when it comes to rockets. Sorry.
You're good. Dossier? No. Tactical.
Soul pattern laser rifle. Yeah, let's go with that one, I think. Okay, so I'll shoot him with the soul pattern laser rifle.
Okay. Roll. What's the range on that one?
8.
Okay. So 1, 2. Okay, so you can only shoot this guy.
Yep, let's blast him. And he gets 1d6 disadvantage roll weight.
Yeah, because he's hiding behind cover. So yes.
17 minus 3, so 14.
14 hits.
Oh hey.
You shoot the Rainmaker right in its silly face.
6 points of damage.
You do 6 points of solid blow. Solid blow.
Do we smell meat cooking?
I just want to point
You're
out.
making me hungry, and I haven't eaten yet.
Oh, I'm with you, right? Okay, enemy's turn, which is the archer, which is this bad boy in the corner. So it has a movement speed of 5, so it's going to zoopity zap on top of a control point because it wants to get points by the end of this round. That'll take a 2 movement, which is whatever. It's then going to shoot at me, I think, because I'm the closest person. Yep, not worried about that. Light machine gun. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, range 10, baby. So it's throwing out 5 kinetic at this point with a +2 attack bonus. But it is shooting through a rock to get me, so it's taking a -1. Well, does it? Whoa, that's actually pretty good. -6 from 18 + 2, so it would have been 20. But with the -6, it's only a 12. Unfortunately for me, I think that still hits though, because I think I have an 11. Let's look. Let's find out. My evasion is a 9, not even close to 11. My target save is 11. That's what it is. Okay. Anyway, 9 hits me for a whopping 5 points of damage. Ow! That was a third of my health. Help! Oh, sorry. I have armor. So 4. Still, not great, but not the worst. Also, there's a lot of bad guys in front of me. This is going to hurt a lot. Hello, Wilson. I see you. Okay, that's their turn. RJ, you get to pick who's next.
I think I'm one of the only ones who hasn't gone.
Waylon and Frozen are both on the to-do list.
Frozen,
Yep.
you're next.
Frozen,
Do it up.
if he's there.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Here we go. everybody's pushing forward, so I guess I will drop back and claim this other control point.
Perfect. What's your speed? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have 4.
Perfect. Just enough to get in. You are now in control of the
And
control point. What are you doing with your guns? Are you chilling, or what's next?
there's nothing within range. I have nothing to do.
Okay. So you can
So,
do an Overwatch basically.
sure.
Or sorry, it's not Overwatch.
No, I can't
technically.
Overwatch.
It's yeah. It's not Overwatch technically. You're setting up an action, and the trigger is someone coming within range of your weapon. They should call that Overwatch, and just running by you should be called something different, but it's not.
Yes. I do have one thing I can do.
Okay.
And that is,
Excuse me.
oh nope, nobody's within range 15 of me, is there?
Allies, but that's about it.
Yep. Nope. I can't do anything. So that's me. That's where I'll be.
Okay, chilling like a villain. Enemy's turn. It is now. Pop open the thing again here. Click the button. So after the archer goes the scout, which is this one. So it has a whopping speed of a lot. It's a 0.5 armor. It has a speed of 6. So we're going fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swoop. Unfortunately for the scout, it really doesn't have any super cool attacks. It can mark people, which is what it's going to do. Range 15 plus 2 and an accuracy of 2. So it's super ready to get you. Range 15. It's going to shoot at Carlisle, I guess, because that makes the most sense, right? Carlisle. It definitely hits you with this marker rifle, which does no anything. You just get a lock on. As long as they have this lock on, you are also shredded, can't hide, or become invisible. So until you break the lock on, the biggest thing you have is shredded, which could be an issue. And that was a bonus action. What else we got here?
Alright, I'm back. Getting a third serving.
I haven't even got a first serving. I'm hungry.
Yeah, right? God dang.
How's the fight going? What have I missed?
Nothing crazy. He just got shot with the marker rifle.
Oh, no.
And then as its final action, quick action, it's using a cloaking field. So boop, 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 boop.
Oh, Scout, I hate that bitch.
He is now effectively invisible. You guys cannot see him. I'm not going to mark him with anything special, though. Actually, I lied. I'm going to put a little white token over.
Wait, is this a Scout?
Right
Yeah.
there. Can't see him.
I think... Hang on. I thought the cloaking field also affected like a bunch of his pals. Like everyone in a burst 3 around him who's friendly.
Is it a burst 3 or just a 3?
I think it's him and everyone in... Like, let me
it
check.
is a burst 3. You're right. Until the end of the next turn. So allies with them burst 3. So 1, 2, 3. The only person it's going to affect right now is the this bad boy right here.
Yeah. Okay.
So he is also invisible. So here, yeah, whatever you guys.
But he's also immobilized. Till it turns off.
Correct.
Okay. I had a real hard time with one of these in another game at like license level 1, so I'd have this shit memorized.
I feel that.
All right. Last but not least, Waylon.
Woohoo! How far away is the closest dude to me?
The closest dude is the scout, who is invisible.
Closest control point is behind you.
Right.
Is it? It's hard to tell with fuzzy.
This here in the corner is the control point that you want to get to.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna see if I could shoot people. Is there anything I can shoot within 15 spaces of me?
15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is it 15? No, it's 10.
Okay. Well, that's 7, 8, 9, 10 in a straight line, basically. So Yes, the scout who's invisible.
I don't think I can hit something that's invisible. I don't even know if I can target them.
Well, let's pull it up.
I think you can target, and it's a 50% hit chance.
Yeah, it's got to roll before you even shoot.
Yeah.
So
If you have a way to make it force saves, though, that goes through invisibility.
Yeah. Statuses and conditions. Here it is. All right. Intangible. That's not what I want.
No, intangible is slightly different.
I found it.
Whoop.
All right. All attacks against the visible characters, regardless of type, have a 50% chance to miss outright. Before the attack roll is made, roll a dice or flip a coin to determine if the attack misses. Additionally, invisible creatures always hide without cover. Okay, whatever.
Okay. Sure. I'm gonna try and take a pot shot.
On.
All right, roll it. So do you want me to roll the 50-50 or do you want the 50-50?
You roll the 50-50.
All right, do you want odd or even?
Even.
You hit or maybe roll to hit.
All right, rolling to hit, and I have. Yeah, we got a +1 grit.
Okay. Yes, yep, +1 to your stuff. So.
And rolling. Okay, that is a. I need to go into active mode.
That would probably help. Oh, by the way, so specifically for this game style, this is why I thought there was initiative, is because there's a deployment rules. And the GM and players each roll a d6 to determine the order of deployment. Whoever rolls the lowest deploys first. Now we kind of skip that on both ends because I just throw them out there, but next time.
Fair enough. So I'm gonna try and roll a hit with my Annihilator, which is a thing that I can hit within 10. Yeah, range 10.
Okay, he's in range.
Okay.
You will have. You can see around that. I'll let it slide this time.
Okay. Attack roll was a 17 plus 1 for 18 total.
18 total definitely hits.
Okay.
I mean, this thing has a pretty high evading. You just slapped it right in its dumb face.
This is 1d3 plus 2. 1d3 plus 2. That is a 4 total energy damage.
Okay.
I believe. Yep, 4 total energy damage.
You do 4 total energy damage. Now, energy damage doesn't do anything special to these guys, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The only thing special is since I had a hit, I make a secondary attack against all characters within burst 1 of the target. I don't know if that includes the target itself again.
It says all. Do it. I'm going to be a nice DM. Roll it.
There's a difference between burst 1 and blast 1.
Burst does not include center, so it does not hit it again.
No.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, blast is everything including the center. It's like a hand grenade. Burst is coming from the center.
That works. Makes sense to me.
All right. So from there, I'm just going to pull back a little bit and go to the point.
What's your speed?
Speed is 4.
Okay, so you only get there with 4, so you need to boost to get on the point.
All right, I can boost to do that. I got another quick action.
Perfect. All right, you're on the point. And now it's all the rest of the enemy's turn. So, the last person to go was the scout, for some reason, because I skipped the other assault. Whoopsie. So we're going to go to the other assault. He's going to stay where he's at, because there's really no reason not to just pew-pew right at me. He'll miss. but his weapon still has a reliable of... Where are you at? I know it's around here somewhere. He does 1 point of damage. Because he has reliable too.
Who?
And me. So I've taken 5
Oh, okay.
damage. That's that guy's turn. So the archers went, scouts went. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I missed somebody. The assault went. Rainmaker went. Scout went. Anyway, that assault just went. So now it is the Did the archer actually go? Or I just say the archer went? Yes, yeah.
Archer
He's in the
did.
corner. There we go. Okay, I'm good. Don't mind me. Archer shot me. All right, sniper. It's a full action to mark, or he could just pew pew. He's gonna mark to start. What is the range on this one? Up to 25. So he can mark any of us. We're gonna roll and see who has garnered his attention. Number 5. Hey, Waylon.
Yeah.
The sniper says hello.
Oh, butts.
I've already shot him once, but apparently he's just like, nope, ignoring you. That's his turn. He's not moving. Full action. Next is the supports, both of them. So since one of them's already next to the sniper, it's just gonna boop over.
Wait. Don't we stagger it? So he went, then it's one of ours.
No, we've all
no, these
gone
are the
for this
remaining.
turn.
These are the remaining.
Because there's 8 of them and only 5.
For some reason, I thought we were starting a new round. I was
Nope, you're good.
derp.
Anyway, support. Let's see. Sealant gun is a quick action. Allied target clears all burn. Hostile. I'm not worried about that. Ooh, within range 5, so he didn't actually have to move. Restock drone doesn't really help. Like, oh, it lets it heal. Okay, so the enemy sends out one of their little drones. It's going to be this teacup. He can actually just stay here, and it'll fly through its ally space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as it flies through its ally space, its ally gains 5 HP. So the sniper that was grievously wounded is now just kind of hurt. Oh, so I take that back. So the drone goes away for now. On this recharge on. Can be used again until it's recharged at the start of the NPC's turn. Okay, so yep, it just healed its buddy for 5. Other drone. I'm gonna do the same thing. It's not gonna move, and it's gonna heal that assault. Just whoop. 5 points, so he's back to full. And then it's going to get on the points with its movement because it can't move. 1, 2, 3, 4. That does come within the burst 1 of your thing, though. So do you want to? It just rolls and gets knocked around, right?
I don't think it comes. Well, it has to come adjacent. But yeah, if it comes adjacent, it goes schmirp.
Yeah. So again, bad placement on my part.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Is that the point at which it became adjacent, or did it become adjacent on that other one?
No,
It's your.
It came adjacent here. All I know.
Okay, sure.
I'm telling you, it's good to go.
Yes. It's not optional. It has to happen. I have no control over it.
I love how these Tempest drones are essentially just like bumpers in like pinball.
Alright, so this support gets bumped off the map, which doesn't actually do anything. I'm just going to set it on the corner here. It takes 4 damage as it is bumped away from the point.
Yep.
Because again, 2/3 of this thing is covered by the drone. So.
Mm-hmm.
Next round, when it gets to come back. Alright, that's its turn. It's over. Top of the round. Top of the order.
I wouldn't mind getting the opportunity to make it 3/3.
Can you move it around?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
have multiple
that
things
would...
that let me move drones.
Okay. Well, you're first, basically. So.
But how far is it from me? Because it has to be within sensors, and sensors is 10.
You will definitely need to move then.
Sure.
Because you threw it at like 15 or whatever. So 1, 2,
Mhm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you're 2 away.
Okay. Well, because I have a protocol to move something like drone protocol.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I'll be back.
Sure. Who's that in front of me? That's another like person, right?
This
One of
right
us? Yeah.
Yes, that is RJ.
Okay. I'm gonna give RJ the shield drone because I imagine he's gonna be getting more flack, whereas I'm just gonna be burgling turds. So my protocol, I can move the drone 4 spaces, so I imagine I can get it 4 spaces into him.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right, so you got an additional 1d6 difficulty against every attack against you. Make good use of it, as long as you're adjacent to that thing, of course. Which direction is the Rainmaker one? Is it directly in front of me?
The Rainmaker is right here. Yep.
No, the one that they marked.
The one that.
With javelin missiles?
That. Over here and right behind RJ because he swooped around it.
Okay.
And then there's one right next to your drone, but
Sure.
not.
All right. So yeah, can I wing around to be behind that asteroid that does not have a hex tile?
This one.
The one to its left, on our side.
This one.
Yes. I want to like sandwich myself between them if possible.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, you can make that in 4.
Sure. Okay. And now I'm going to. I'm gonna think. Guide the flock.
Okay, so for you, when you're on this, in between this next asteroid, are you flying above or below it so you can see things, or are you hiding behind it?
Let me see if guide the flock does not require line of sight, so I'm gonna hide behind it.
Okay.
Okay.
So what that means is you will have the +1 difficulty for everyone that's shooting at you, as long as they're on this half of the map.
Sure, suits me. I'm going to. I'm going to deploy a turret drone, like right. I'm gonna say try to put it like middle of the map, if you can.
Like there.
Maybe like closer to Jig's hiding, but like this side of that asteroid. No, like other. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And then I'm going to guide the flock to move my move that bouncer. Yeah, move it into that space. Doesn't really matter where, but that works. Yeah. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. You've moved things, protected yourself, and thrown out more droids for the rest of us to have fun with. Now, when you move your flock, can you only move one droid, or would you like to move your little cannoneer guy farther forward?
Oh yeah, I suppose I can move any. Yeah. Well, it has to be within sensors, so I'm not sure that's within 10 of me.
Oh, you're right. It is not.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no. Okay, well, cool. Enemy's turn, which we're back at the top of the order with the Rainmaker, who is invisible. Now what does that mean for us? Who knows? Rainmaker, Huntsman. What's this do? Against characters with lock on, the Rainmaker's weapons gain the Smart Seeking AP. Uh-oh. Yeah, and you're within range 20. So, Carlisle, since you were marked with the lock on,
Was I? I thought it was like RJ or whoever got locked.
No, sir, it was you.
Nope, that was you.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever then.
So you get the arcing as these things fly, so that negative doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
It has reliable 2, explosive 4. This weapon can target 1 to 3 characters at a time. How does it target 3 weapons at a time?
I mean, what it really means is that the point of the character isn't to focus down. It's meant to target saturate.
Huh.
It just has multiple missiles.
Okay, well, whatever. Oh, I get. Okay, so the javelin rockets is slightly different than the missile pods, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, character are smart seeking and AP. Whew, that's rough. You guys want to get rid of that scout ASAP. Now, so after he shoots this lock-on on you, he loses the lock-on goes away, right?
Correct. He does have to consume it.
Okay, so he's consuming
Well,
it.
you know, actually, he doesn't, technically. He just wouldn't get the +1d6 on it.
Yeah, because it just says creatures with lock-on. So I'm gonna say, just for fairness' sake, if he's shooting at you with this, he's burning it up.
Sure. So he gets additional accuracy.
Now, if you guys don't want to bring your lock up, if you get an ability like this, cool beans. But I'm not gonna allow the NPCs to do this. All right, and it can target up to 3 people and within range 20. So well,
Correct.
It's going to shoot the RJ, the Carlisle, because he's got the lock on, and the super drone turret, because that's within range.
Which one?
This one.
The gas nexus?
Yeah.
Sure.
It looks scary,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
So I'll target them all separately. So starting with you, since you have the pluses on you, that's
Mm-hmm.
a 9.
That actually hits. The evasion on Hydra is dog shit.
Ah, well, unfortunately for you, you take 4 points of explosive damage.
And it is AP, which is relevant because I do have 1 armor.
Okay. So it goes straight through and just slaps you for no good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting at
Happens.
RJ. RJ gets the bonus -1 or negative dice from your drone, right?
Correct. That's not a cover bonus. It's just like something else.
Gotcha. And he doesn't get a cover bonus anyway because of arcing.
Well, that's what I mean, is that it's not circumvented by that.
Okay, pew pew. 17 hits. You take 4 points of explosive damage, RJ. And then last but not least, the drone in the corner. 14 to hit.
Yes, that does hit.
Okay, it takes 4 points of damage.
Okay, goes down to 2 damage because it has 2 armor.
That's wild.
Yeah, that thing's hit. Heavy drone for a reason.
You gotta send that bad boy closer to you in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you should be able to move it regardless. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that's just me. All right, next. Carlisle, you get to elect whoever.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget who that is at the bottom there who's closest up, but I feel like they would probably.
Me?
That's you, isn't it?
It is me.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, well, man, I got so many options here. Let's go out into the open here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 will get me on the platform. And then we close up duking with this guy. Which is the archer. Well, he's got a ton of health though. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate for him, as I unload literally all the things I have. So I'm going to use my shotgun and then my hand cannons because and since it's the same mount, I can fire both of them. So I'm just pew 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 pew. And the next round, I'm going to pray for reloading. All right, and then since he's here and I want him off, I'm going to use Jaeger rounds on the, Jaeger rounds on the shotgun. So what I'm starting off with, shotgun to the chest, which will consume 2 of my ammo case if I hit. That'll probably hit 16. So he takes a 1d6 damage, but it is explosive, which doesn't do anything special to him. But it's knockback 2, and he must succeed on a hull save or be knocked prone. So let's let's move him first because that happens. So he's over there. I'm right here. These characters don't want to stay on my hard point, but whatever. Just know I'm a little bit farther back, but whatever. 1d6 worth of damage is a whopping 6. Suck it. No pluses or anything else. So he has to make a whole save or be knocked prone, which in space isn't super detrimental, I guess. He's just kind of floating backwards. He doesn't have any way to fly through space, though, so that's not good for him. He rolled a 14, though. I'm pretty sure that makes him save. Save is 11. Whole save is a -1. That's rough. 13, still good. So he is not knocked prone. I continue my volley. I say, "Have at ye, sir!" Pew 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 pew. Wait. To see if it does anything crazy. These are pistols. He's within range 5. Yep, they're 1d6 each. Reliable 1 though, so he's at least taken 2 more damage. All right, so first one, 17 plus pluses definitely hits, which is only +1, but whatever. And next one is 12 plus pluses. That might miss. I have a 13 total. And his evade is 8. Oh, wow, that's trash. He's good HP. Okay, so he takes 2 more d6s. If I roll 2 6s, he's donezo. Which would be hilarious. Right? Yeah. Actually, if I roll 2 5s, he's also donezo. Okay, I rolled a singular set of 5. So he's down to a 6. And he took 11 points of damage this round. End of the turn, I didn't use anything, so I load 2 shells into my handy-dandy shotgun case. And that's my turn. That's all I can do. Yeah. Next.
Enemies.
Enemies. Okay, sorry. So after the handy dandy me is the second person in line, which is the first assault, which is this guy right here that ran into his buddy. So he's going to move before he groups, since there's no allies really within range now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Carlisle.
Mm-hmm.
You are a handsome target within his range 10. Along with RJ, your drones, and that's about it. So there is technically, you're not going to shoot at that drone because it's just floating around. You might, does your shield drone have health?
Yeah.
Okay, so
15.
he might target that for some reason. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm rolling a d6.
16, excuse me.
That's really good evade. Number 1, yeah, Carlisle, you're the closest target. So he pew-pews, but you have a -1 to his thing.
Correct. Only? I thought it'd be 2. It doesn't matter it being hardcover. Whatever.
You are 100% correct. Yes, because you took the I'm hiding action as well.
Yes.
All right. Well, it's 4 on both of them, so that didn't matter too much. Total of 9.
That's, like I said, evasion on this thing's dog shit still hits.
You take 5.
Okay.
Sorry, you take 6.
So 4.
My bad.
AP or something?
No, well, not to include your armor. You just take 6 and then subtract your armor from it.
Oh, okay.
5 total. I told you the right number the first time, but that was not intentional. All right, next.
Your choice, I think.
You guys are sitting in the lead on points right now, having 2 comparatively to their 1.
Oh, yeah, I was about to ask, does my drone count for that?
Huh. You know what? Because, I mean, at that point, we might actually have 3. Well, actually, at this point, we'd have all 4. Let me read the rules really quick. All right. doesn't say. It says requires the PCs to maintain and control 4 zones for 6 rounds. The zones contain important locations like transmission towers, yada yada yada. At the end of each round, each side gains 1 point for each control zone they control. If one side controls all 4 zones, they gain an additional plus 1 point. I'm going to say your drone probably counts. Because it's part of you, right?
Yeah, if they're not specifically using the verbiage like a player needs to be in it, then I'm sure. So yeah.
No, nowhere in there does it make it very apparent that needs to be a player character.
Okay.
Just know that'll apply for enemies in the future too. So their little drone that's running around for the health drones and stuff.
Yep, fair fair.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go play my plate.
How dare you? I still haven't ate. Well, yeah. That's the assault made its attack. That's its turn. It is now my turn to elect somebody. You're chilling in the back, so we're not worried about that. There's no one close enough for you. RJ, you're the only person who really has any kind of moves to make here.
Well, I mean, the scout's right in front of me, right?
Yes, but he is still invisible.
Will my secret missiles not find him?
So because he is invisible, they have a 50% chance to miss. So you would say odd even. I'd roll an odd even. If I rolled whatever you say, then you'd hit him. If not, you'll miss. And same thing for the Rainmaker, because he's also in the invisibility cloak right now. The assault's wide open. And
I think at this point he's in the burst 3.
is he? Oh, he is.
Yeah, I don't actually know if it applies to everyone on that time or if it creates an AoE.
I'm
Let me
gonna
read
say
it.
I'm gonna say because it's like an electronic burst fieldy thing. I'm gonna say it applies when he throws it.
Sure.
Because it's some kind of blanket, you know what I mean? You're not crawling
Yeah.
into the blanket. Because then it would be immobilized as soon as you walk into it.
Yeah. Well, only the scout gets immobilized.
Okay. The scout and allied characters within the field are invisible, but the scout is immobilized when it is active. Okay. Yeah. Till the end of their next turn. Yeah, I'm going to say they have to be in it at the start.
Okay.
So, on a plus note, if they get to go after the scout and they burst 3 forward, then they're invisible until it ends. You know what I mean? As long as they're in the cloaking field.
Sure.
RJ, what you doing?
Well, I think I need to attack. First, I think I'm gonna take a shot at the sniper guy with the missiles.
Okay, what's your range on the missiles?
10. He's within range.
So you, yeah, well, okay, yeah, you're good. Take him out.
All right. Is there any pluses or minuses? Oh, we're just doing odd and even with this, huh?
No, he's not. The sniper is not invisible.
Okay, so do I just do damage with that?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
they're seekers?
Okay.
So it's 4. And it's a blast 1. So does that get anybody else?
No, it does not get anybody else.
Okay.
What?
So 4.
Just 4? Can you attack multiple people with it or something?
Well, it's a blast, yeah. So like if I put it in between those 2 guys or 3 guys, I should get all 3 of them because they're all within 1, right?
That would make more sense to me.
So I guess I'll have it land right in the center of those 3 guys and blast. You get 4 points of damage on all 3 of them.
All right, you do so.
It's explosive damage too, by the way, if that makes any difference.
Not excessively. This one uses its reaction to harden, so it only takes 2. Actually, it might not take any because it's an assault. How much armor do they have? They have 1 armor. So it takes a whopping 1, but had to use one of its powers to not take much damage. And then this guy takes 4, so he's hurt again. All the healing that he did is gone. And then the support dude in the corner takes 4, also hurt. Do they have armor? They do, so it's not hurt as bad. Anything else? Do you want to move now? What do you want to reload?
Yeah, let me reload. That makes much more sense.
Sorry, can you reload? That's a full action, right?
Oh, yes, it is my full action. So I probably should use my other weapon then. The antimatter rifle.
Okay.
And is the support guy in range still or no? Or is he already dead?
Didn't you shoot that at the start?
Yeah, I shot to start with, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to reload it still. The antimatter rifle.
The antimatter rifle?
Yeah, and it's an ordnance.
Okay, so I guess I can use the soul pattern laser.
Okay. What's the range?
And so is that units? Where's that unit I already hit once? That's the support unit.
No, in the back corner is the support unit. So you shot the Rainmaker originally. Now he's under a cloak field.
Right, and then I shot the support thing with the anti-material rifle. I mean, with the laser. I'm sorry.
No, you shot the support one to start. This one over here is taking. How much damage did you do off that from the beginning? Actually, he might have been dead. Thinking about it. You did 12, right? Yeah. So remember when I said he was knocked off the board? I lied. He's dead.
Okay, so I can move and shoot my laser. So is that back one in the back? How far away is he?
All right, I'm back.
Good.
What have I missed?
From you, he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 away for the secondary support guy. We figured out that RJ actually murked this dude for the most part, and then I forgot that he got blown up by the storm thing. So we've already killed an enemy.
So what is the thing that says GTC on it, Rod?
Thing that says what?
GTC or something? It's like the one closest to the hex that's the enemy.
This one?
Yeah.
So that is a assault, and he's definitely within range.
All right, let's whack him with the laser.
All right, roll to hit.
All right. So 18 plus 2 is 20.
20. So it's a critical, but not the super critical.
Right. So is that just an extra D6?
Yes, and you get to pick the higher of the numbers. It doesn't do more damage. You just have a better chance of hitting better.
So 5.
Okay.
And it's burn.
Oh, it's burn. That's important. Wow, he's hot now. So I don't even know if hunker down will work for gain resistance to all damage from the attack.
Did he already do it this round?
No, that was the other guy in the corner.
Okay.
So he takes we'll round up for 3 burn. But he had to hunker down, which doesn't really do anything to him. He just takes less damage. If anyone else tries to burn him this round, he's gonna resist. Alright, next after you is the enemy. Which is the other assault over here. He's just gonna pew 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 at me, because why not? But he's going to move first. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not on the point, but he is close enough to make attacks with his stabby knife. So that's what he's going to start with. Stabby knife. Oh, that's a lot. 14 definitely hits me. I take a whopping 4 points of stab damage. I do have 1 armor. So I take 3. I'm hurting, boys. I'm hurting. And then he just lights me up with his heavy assault rifle because, you know, he's there and F me, right? He doesn't have any pluses on that one. With his +1, that is a 9, right? That's a 7, so no. I'll take the miss, yo. Need that. Apparently close range was not good. He did stab me though, so ow for me. As a side note, question, thought, my weapons have threat on them, right?
Yep.
So that means when he entered the zone, I could have activated a weapon, yeah?
It was in range 3, I think. Yeah, threat 3.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, as this assault decides to come my way, loaded 4. If you fire 4 or more rounds at once, I'm gonna activate the Thunder God. So it does 4 points of kinetic damage per round loaded, which 4 times 4 is 16. It gains AP. Maybe if I hit, I have to roll to hit. Oh, I hit 16 plus pluses. So that's 16 points of damage. He's already burned up his resistances. And he is now shredded, and it has AP. So I think he's dead. Let's look. Let's find out. Yeah, he's dead as fuck. Hey, that cannon's really nice for that right there. I'll take it. Next. So I actually took no damage because as soon as he jumped into my zone, I popped it off. Sorry, wasting all y'all's time. Who's after the assault? It's one of us. So RJ, you get to pick who's next.
Who hasn't gone yet?
Waylon and Frozen are both waiting.
Are they both here, or does anybody else have a lunch?
They're on the points. I don't know if either of them can reach the enemies at this point.
Oh, so they're just on the points.
Yes.
Well, they still get a turn or whatever, right? I guess.
They
Let's
still
go.
get a turn. Yes.
Let's go with Waylon.
Waylon.
I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do in the back here.
Can you add more drones to your area to protect yourself?
I'm not the one with drones. There's nothing within 10 feet of me that I can shoot.
Nope.
Well, no enemy thing.
You're just getting us points.
Yep. So I'm just gonna kind of sit here and get points, I guess.
Activate the would-be Overwatch.
Yeah, if something gets within range, I guess. There's not a whole lot to do. Unless I can just say as my full thing, I'll do an Overwatch.
Okay. Again, it's not technically Overwatch. It's technically you're loading up an action.
Fair enough. I'm going to shoot someone if they get close.
Okay. It's the enemy's turn.
That someone being an enemy.
It would be the other assault, but I murdered him, so yes. Which makes it the archer's turn, who's the dude who's way over there. He's gonna move into my zone to contest it. Though he might shoot first, depending on what weapons he has, because I forget. I'm not worried about that. Suppress, quick action, reaction. The archer chooses a target within line of sight. Range 10, they become impaired, and the archer gains the moving target reaction. Okay, so quick action on me. He's using the suppress, and another quick action to fire his light machine gun. Yeah, nope, nothing super crazy. Let's see if he hits. He has a +2 to hit. 7 again misses. It has a reliable though of 3, so I still take 3. Just as a note for everyone who cares, I'm down to 10. -10. Sorry, so I got 5 left on this part of my structure. I will make a appeal to y'all's just in general and tell you, help! I need help, friends. Please, begging you, politely, save your friend.
Save a friend, ride a cowboy?
No, no riding cowboys. Just come here and help me, jackass.
Where are you at for me?
Across the board.
Oh.
I'm in a corner fighting, and all the enemies are kind of close. You usually have plenty of enemies in front of you to deal with. I'm just whining.
Oh. Well, you know.
Anyway, the archer tried and failed, and now if I move or he moves, we're just gonna beat each other up like some kind of weird anime. Though I have to reload the majority of my weapons next round, so. Next.
Last person to go.
It's you, Roger.
Me? No way. Okay, so the only person who has a gun is Frozen, right?
Yes.
Frozen. Do you?
Oh, no, it wasn't you. Was you or no, no, wait, that's not.
No, Frozen, because Waylon went and just chilled. Frozen, is there anything you can do from that distance?
Sorry.
Not from that distance, but if you're on that platform and we got somebody on the other one, I will boost forward as far as I can go.
What's your speed?
4.
Okay, so with 8, you can get all the way up to here.
Okay, does that put that guy? What range does that put that guy that you're fighting in?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish, maybe 10. We'll say 10 to be safe.
10 worked. So boosting uses one of my quick actions, or
Okay.
is it
Yes.
a separate action?
We're no longer in Everest, so it does take your first quick action. But if you remember, you can always take heat or whatnot to boost as well.
Well, what I will do is I will activate Hunter Lock on that guy that you're fighting.
Okay.
He's within sensors, so for the rest of this scene, my first successful ranged or melee attack against him gets +3 damage.
Okay.
And I can't choose a new target until he's destroyed or the scene ends.
Okay.
That uses my other quick action. And then as a free action, I will fire my Omnigun, which I can do once per round as a free action. He's within line of sight and range 15.
What's this Omnigun? That sounds exciting. That's something special for your back, right?
Yes, it is. So basically, it's this thing that sits on my back that kind of phases in and out of existence.
Mm-hmm.
And so with the +3, it's going to deal 4 AP kinetic damage, period. Can't be avoided, hits automatically, ignores cover, bypasses immunity, can't be reduced or damaged in any way, no rule supersedes.
Wow, that seems super overpowered.
Well, normally it would only do 1, but with the Hunter Lock, it does 4.
Wow, nice combo. Okay, so you do 4 who to the dude in front of me?
Yes.
You sure you don't want to do that? Well, never mind. That won't help at all. I was gonna say you want to do that to the scout and just goof up his day. Okay, so you shoot the dude in front of me who's actually super injured. That might finish him off. Let me look. Let's find out. Archer. I did 11, right? You said that does 4?
Yep.
Hey, Drone McDroney, can he activate his ability off that, or can you burn your reaction to activate your drone to shoot this man for damage?
Yeah, I can react. I'll hit it.
Do it, because that'll finish him off.
Flip.
You do so. Combo attack. Omni gun and drone from a mile away. Dead. Thanks. Appreciate that. I truly needed that as a character. Okay, next on the enemy's turn. Now it's the rest of the enemies. So, the archer's dead. Scout! So, his cloak is still there till the end of his turn, but he's immobilized, so he can't move anyway. Or no, he's impaired, right?
Push the scout
Yeah.
until the... I don't know if it's end or beginning
it's
of the turn, but he...
while it's active, so
Yeah.
he can't move while the cloak's up. That doesn't mean he can't shoot still, which he will. So he can mark as many people as he wants, which will help the Rainmaker in a minute. So since he's already got Carlisle, he's going to shoot at RJ. RJ! You are behind a rock, but not well enough. Really
Didn't you say that I got shot at and the lock-on was consumed already?
You are right. Oh, man. Yeah, but he already shot at you, so he's shooting at a new target.
Okay.
Because when he shoots at targets, stuff and things happen. Alright, RJ, you're hit. You are now marked. For this discussion, you are treaded while marked, along with some other fun stuff. All that means for you is your armor, if you have any, isn't there. Right? You lose 1.
RJ, you're muted?
He is muted.
So I just lose my armor protection. What you said?
Yeah, you just if you have armor on your robot right now, it's technically not there because you are shredded with this weapon. It doesn't do actual damage.
Would my armor have taken one of those hit points I took off lower?
Yes. No.
Okay,
Because what shot you? Yeah. Because you weren't marked yet. So yes.
Okay. So now I just basically don't have any. Okay.
Correct.
All right, I can live with that.
All right. Next up is the sniper. He's still alive somehow, and he's gonna make it Waylon's fault. Waylon, since you have been marked by the sniper's mark, he fires an anti-material rifle at you. What this does with the sniper's mark, characters know a sniper's mark. They ignore it and take normally the prone. On the turn, sniper. One structure damage instead of its usual damage. So it's still got to shoot you, but if it hits, it does a whole structure damage. Are you prepared for that?
There's not really a whole lot of things I can do to stop it, is there?
No. I'm just letting you know. On a plus note,
the only thing I can really do is to attempt to brace.
Can you brace as a reaction?
Yeah, brace is a reaction.
Okay, what's it do for you?
Let's see. Let me double check.
I know we've talked about it, but I haven't actually seen it in combat yet.
I'm trying to do that. Have resistance to all damage, burn heat from the triggered attack, and until the end of turn, all other attacks made at +1 difficulty. I cannot take reactions until the end of my next turn, and on that turn, I can only take 1 quick action. I can't overcharge, move normally, take full actions, or take free actions.
Okay, so with this, if you brace, it wouldn't really do anything because it's doing a whole structure damage. If it was doing 2, that would be good, but since it's only doing 1, it would be pointless. You know what I mean?
guess I can make a deal like half his health,
Well, I mean,
but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah,
what is what's half your health?
that
Half of
his
my
health
health?
bar. Yeah,
Well, the health bar is 15 at right now.
Okay, so
so that'd
you
be
take,
rounded up. So that'd
so
be
if you
8.
brace, you'll take 8 instead of taking a structure.
Then I will gladly brace.
Okay.
Hang on, are they in any cover at all?
Who? The sniper?
The person getting shot at, frozen,
No.
or
Uh,
Wayland.
I don't know.
You are not.
No, he's just
Okay.
floating in space.
Okay.
I was told to float in space. I'm floating in space.
All right. So total of 19. So he didn't critical on you, but he definitely hit.
Ouch.
So you take 8 damage as a sniper will whizzes into you. You say anything to your comrades? Like,
1,
hey,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. Sorry, just marking down things. He's gonna probably turn around and tell people, get it off of me. I don't think I can survive another hit like that without serious damage.
Okay. Oh, also the cloak is gone, so you can now see all the enemies that were there. Yeah, support guy is just gonna. You can't really do anything because no one's. This guy took what 4 damage so far. I guess I will see if his drone recharges. It does not. So he's just kind of like, I'm here to help, but I let adjacent characters to drone roll twice on all saves and mech checks and choose the higher of results. That's fancy. Not helpful at all, but fancy. That he literally can do nothing because he doesn't have any offensive weapons and no one's hurt by him. So he'll move, I guess. 1, 2, 3. He can get to the edge and annoy me, but he can't contest me. So next, top of the new round. Hey, we get our points. So we get 3 points this round instead of just 2. Yes. Carlisle, you're first. If he's there.
I mean, I don't have to be. I guess you
go.
can. Yeah, if someone else wants to go.
I'll go.
Okay. Do you want to move first?
Yes, I want to move towards that asteroid your hand is covering right now.
This one?
Nope, the one you're. Yeah, that one.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll land you on top of the asteroid or touching it or whatever. Do you want to be on it with cover or not on it and able to shoot people freely?
I want to be able to shoot people freely.
Okay, you're kind of floating up the air. You have full target on this guy. You have partial target on the scout. You have full target on the sniper and full target on the support. And partial target on this bad boy right here.
Please kill the sniper.
The sniper's the magic one, right?
Yes.
And what range is he in for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Straight line.
Beautiful.
He says, and now, Mr. Bond, you're going to die.
Yeah. So first thing. Okay, how does taking the heat work? If I want to, I take a heat and get an extra action.
Yeah. So the first time you do it, it's free, and then every time after that, it starts at like 2 heat, and then it's a 1d6 per. I can look it up really quick and make sure I'm not lying.
Okay.
1d3, 1d6, 1d6 plus 4.
There you go. Yep.
Okay. So then I'm gonna take a heat.
It's called
But I'm gonna go
overcharge.
through all my actions.
So
Overcharge, that's what I
immediately
mean.
allows you
Yep.
to make any quick action as your choice is a free action, even if you've already made something this turn.
Excellent. So as my free action with the overcharge, I'm gonna activate my Eye of Horus.
Why you got all these
So
fancy things? Sorry.
until the end of next turn,
Okay.
characters within sentence don't benefit from hidden and invisible against me,
Ooh.
and I may check the HP, evasion, E-defense, and current heat of hostile characters within the same area. Unfortunately, allied characters do not benefit from this effect. So anything within sensor range of 10 of me gets lit up, I can see how much hit points and everything they have.
You got him. Yeah, you're within range of all the enemies that are still alive.
Excellent. What's this sniper looking like? It's been undamaged?
It was damaged and then got healed and then got damaged again. So it's down a little bit, but it's still above half health.
All right. What has it got for hit points right now and evasion?
6.
Beautiful. I'm going to activate Hunter Lock on it.
Can you? Cause no, you killed the other one, so yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Okay.
And with the Hunter Lock, for free action, I'm going to fire the Omni Gun at it and deal 4 damage straight off the bat.
Okay, you do so. It's down to 2.
And for shits and giggles, we'll you know what? No, I'm just going to get rid of the fucking thing. I'm going to fire my smart gun at it.
Okay, so you're firing at its EP, right? That's how smart guns work.
I believe so. Let me pop it up. So it's accurate. It has seeking and it's smart, so it uses the target's E defense instead of evasion.
Okay, that's slightly better.
It's slightly better.
Yeah, if you're shooting at no, like you shooting it is better to shoot at its E defense.
Right. All right. And so it's accurate. And it means I get a +1 accuracy. That just means I roll a D6, right? Add it to my T20?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Not that I'm going to need it with a 20, but...
Hey, crit.
And a 6, so 26.
Extra. Read all about it.
The smart gun doesn't have a die roll, though. It just deals a straight 4 damage.
That's unfortunate. This criticals are super underwhelming when it doesn't have any pluses. But okay, you do another 4?
Yep.
The sniper is Caputi. So, anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, it's the enemy's turn. Top of the order. With the Rainmaker. Rainmaker says, "Hey, you all killing my friends. Take this javelin. Pew, pew, pew." So we're going to start with attacking me. I'm not marked or anything, so yay me. It rolled a 3. It misses terribly. I say, haha, not today, friends. Does it have a reliable? Let's make sure. It does. I take 2 points of explosion damage as it still shoots at me. The knockback and all that fun stuff don't apply, but whatever. On to you, sir, the murderer of the sniper. That might actually miss. 9 plus 2. Okay, so 11 to hit.
Yep, that beats my evasion.
Okay. So that does a whopping 4 points of explosive damage, and you take 1 knockback. So, he knocks you off. Hey, we got a subscriber, or a follower, or whatever they're called. Thank you, appreciate it. Oh, I see how it is. Oh, they're rating. It wasn't a thing. How long are we gonna stream? We got like another hour-ish, depending on how it goes. So
maybe.
Yeah. Thanks for 27 people. You know, if we keep this up for an hour, we might hit affiliate tonight. God damn.
Is that a struggle, huh?
It is the struggle. I just need one night where I have like 6 people watch a whole D&D session or one of these sessions for the 4 hours, and then we'd hit it. If we have 27 and they stick around for the next hour, that would also probably work.
It then just comes down to how many people are gonna actually be retained.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, moving on.
Hey, if it does, I'll send titty pictures. I don't care. You can. I'll throw it up on the screen right now.
Just a shirtless calendar.
Hey,
Shirtless calendar to all the
I have
subscribers.
we could do that. You get me in all
Just
kinds
keep
of
your
things.
chest
I have no dignity. Ask RJ. All right. Anyway, knockback, damage.
The blame's on me, I'm sure.
Hey. Just because I had random magnifying glasses don't mean nothing. It'll be fine. No giggles from you guys? Fuck you. That was funny. Who's next? Sorry. It's the enemies. That's right. No, they fired. Archer just blew things up. Oh, RJ, they're shooting at you. So, because you are locked on, he ignores the stuff, but he still takes a negative because your drone thing is there. Thank your friend Captain Carlisle. Captain Carlisle does a -2. Oh, that would have critted too. So he does a natural 20, even with the -2. So you take a whopping. All right, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yep. You take 4 points of damage because it doesn't matter. And you get knocked back 1. Boom! Into the javelin missile pod thing, which fires again. Let's see what the negative is here. -5. Okay, so the javelin missiles miss, even though you got knocked into their zone. But the first one did hit for 4. My voice is lower than everyone else's. That's because they're mean and make me turn down my vial so they don't get feedback.
His kids broke his headphones, so
one of these days, tomorrow. I was surprised they didn't come in tonight. I'm a little upset, to be honest. And also, thank you. I appreciate it.
Amazon knew you were doing something important.
Roger.
That was it. The Rainmaker fired all the things. So pick who goes next.
Okay.
They're frozen.
Roger.
Yeah.
Hello.
What's up?
Okay, so I took 4 hit points. So do the damage things come off the hit points first or off the what's this thing called? Oh, that's electronic defense and evasion.
So
what is evasion? What does that count for?
Evasion is your AC basically. It's your what things have to roll to hit you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Same thing with E defense. Those are the equivalent of AC since you play D&D.
Okay, so basically every hit you take comes off your HP.
Correct. And then once you get down to 0, you lose a structure, right, which has its own little fun little roll chart that you do, and then you go back to full health.
Okay, because I'm at 0 right now. So do I have to do a structure or do I have to wait to get hit again?
So you got hit, so you lose a structure. So no, we get to roll for that. Let me pull that fun stuff up here. Do I continue it?
You lose the structure, and then you immediately get full health.
Yep. But you also have to roll stuff, right?
Where are the structures at?
One second. Let me find the right thing for you. Structure. Here it is. So, boom. Generally 4 structures for PC. This amount of structure damage they can take before they are destroyed. When a match reaches 0, one structure. Okay. Why is that not opening up the whole thing? There should be more to it.
At the beginning, you said we would also take a stress when we lost a structure.
You guys are also taking a player stress when you take a structure, so write that down on your character. But I thought you had to roll for it too. Because you can also like take stuff off, or is that just specific abilities? Ah, here it is. Structure damage. I found it. So, go ahead and roll me a 1d6.
3.
Number 3. So, system trauma. Parts of your mech are torn off by the damage. Roll another 1d6.
6.
6. A system is destroyed. You choose what is destroyed, but the system of or weapons with a limited tag and no charges left is not valid. And there's nothing left. One of the results would become one of the other. Blah blah blah. There's absolutely nothing left to destroy. It becomes a critical hit instead. All right, so you lose a weapon or one of your systems that are on your things.
So is that like the manipulators or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll have the manipulators go.
All right, so that shoots you in the chest and blows off your little hand things. How's that make you feel? Also, you're stressed out.
Completely stressed out or just one stress?
Just one. The rest of the stress comes from like NPC stuff and failing things. For example, which I need to remember to do really quick, my character has some stress from dealing with the captain because I failed terribly talking to her. Which I don't think I mentioned earlier, but that's definitely a penalty of failing as bad as I did. You gain 2 stress from that. Anyway,
I
who's next?
nominate. I nominate Hex, Rook, Roger, whoever.
Yay me! All right, so there's a support literally right next to me, or I could ignore all that and say I'm reloading, which is what I'm doing because I need to reload.
I mean, you can with a rally, you don't have to manually reload. You can just not attack
Right.
or force saves, and then you reload automatically at the
At
end.
the end of each turn, the rally hasn't made any of attacks or forced any slaves. It can reload all loading weapons as a free action, which is what I'm going to do. So in the meantime,
Lock on is eligible, and like boost is eligible, I think, or like but there's a thing where you make somebody else better. Buffer. Let me look at it. That's just a good suggestion, I suppose.
so I'm gonna. Hey, shush, enough.
Bolster is the name.
Bolster. Okay. What's all that do? Because that's probably what I want to do.
Choose a character within sensors. There's C+2 accuracy on the next skill check or save they make between now and the end of their next turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna give that to who's shooting next? Carlisle? Probably?
I mean, are they within sensors?
The
I
only
imagine
person
your
within
sensor
sensor
range
should
can
be is
only hit.
me.
Yeah.
You're right. All right. Well,
I mean, I'll take a +2 accuracy.
then
It's not a +2 accuracy on like a shot or anything. It's skill check or save.
Oh.
Lame.
So it's defensive more like,
Okay.
which is still not bad.
No, not whatsoever. Let me look at the other actions I can do really quick, just to see if there's something that I'd rather do.
Sure.
All right. So anyway, the first one obviously though is to cry about it. I'm not worried about bracing. So lock on is relatively easy, right?
Yeah. Oh, fragment signal looks like it doesn't count as either of those things.
Fragment signal. Oh, this is new.
Impair and slow somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, because it
With,
doesn't
like-
actually make a save. It looks like.
Seems it.
So I'm gonna do that to the Rainmaker because that
Sure.
dude's definitely within my range. All right. So I guess the question with that is, do they make a roll or is that just a thing?
There's no save, otherwise it would be eligible.
Yep, it just says you feed false information, obscene messages, or phantom signals.
Just debilitate the shit out of this guy. Lock on and fragment him.
Got him. Well, so I'm gonna
Send a bunch of weird
yeah.
porn.
Done. The porn has been sent. Hit him with that Trojan baby. So I have an MPT, right? Or not
NHP.
HP. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna have Squawk do that. So Squawk's gonna compile a whole bunch of inappropriate material and just goose this
All
thing
right.
up. Now just as a question, I know it listens to what I tell it to do, but does it have any kind of free actions or benefits to using it, or is that later on?
I think it's later on.
Usually NHPs actually are considered to be negatives because when you structure, you have to roll a cascade check.
Wow, that's annoying.
I assume you're getting this from what, the
Techno
talent?
file.
Yeah. Let me check.
I think the other side of that is like if you're gonna be a cowboy uh and dismount and try to invade another mech, an enemy mech or something like that as a pilot, your mech would continue to act semi-autonomously.
Yeah, and uses what, student?
Something like that. Let me find it.
Which level of Technophile?
First level. So
First level.
it is servant class.
Yeah, they don't really do anything.
Yeah.
At that level.
Next time.
You can leave the mech and give it directions, and it'll follow.
Okay. Next, before we run out of time, boys.
Yeah.
Shut up, dog. That's all I can do. But it reloads all my stuff. So all my guns that need reload have roll-in actions. My chest chamber has 2 shots in it. Because I didn't shoot it. Yeah. So bada boom, bada bing, ready to go.
Do you have roll-in chamber?
I do.
Like, that's Mjolnir. Okay, so then at the end of your turn, you should get like an extra d6 bonus damage in your next attack, pretty much.
Yep. When you reload any weapon, your next attack with the loaded weapon gains his effect. On a hit, this attack deals 1d6 explosive bonus damage. The target must succeed on a hull save or be knocked prone. So both of my pistols and my bolt thrower all have the loading property. And I can fire them all in the same turn.
Very nice.
All
right, so enemy turn.
Okay.
I think it's just the scout and the one other guy up there in front of Carlisle that haven't gone
1,
yet.
2, 3. Oh, they haven't gone yet. Yeah. So on my handy dandy list of who goes next, hey, enough. I know you want to get out there, but it's not time. The babies are trying to sleep. I don't know.
It's not with each of those, it's just with your next loading weapon.
Okay, so Scout is the next one up. He's going to move, and actually, is this a good? He's in a good spot. Mostly to pink off you 3. So he's actually going to shoot all the way over here at you. He's going to hit you. You are now marked, and you have that's it. You're marked. That's all I can do. That's helpful whatsoever. He could move, but there's really no point to it. Right? Because what's his speed really quick? He has a speed of 6. Actually, he can move 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, he can get all the way over there. Never mind. He's definitely going to gun for that open position. And then he'll take. He can't overcharge, so he's done. I mean, you said he couldn't boost, but you meant he couldn't overcharge, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. They can convert quick actions to move.
Okay, cool.
They cannot take heat to move more. Yeah.
Okay, well, he's sprinting for it. You all see that. That's his turn. It's back to who? Waylon?
You got to pick somebody.
Oh, I got to pick somebody. Waylon's the only one that has a gun, right? Or have you gone yet, Carlo?
I don't think I
I mean,
actually
I'm
have
still in
gone
the
this
back,
order.
so.
And I can ass blast this guy with the gas drone because he's like 2 tiles away from it now.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, cool.
Do it.
First,
Smack 'em.
I'm gonna protocol. Given that there's a fair number of dudes near me, I'm going to move my shield drone to me. Sorry, RJ.
Boop.
More. And then I'm just gonna send him to Ass Blast USA.
You do so. Roll it.
All right, cool. Oh, and it's against E defense. It's smart. 16.
Hits. Roll damage.
Okay. 8.
8 points of damage?
Correct.
With the damage he already took, that's his whole health. You took his
Nice.
whole health and took it from him.
Goodbye.
He said, hey, I'm going to make it. And you said, nah, the drones have been waiting here this entire time for this BS. Bwap!
I explicitly set up a defense perimeter for this purpose. All right.
You've been highly effective with your drones. I appreciate it in this style of combat.
Thank you.
Next is the enemy.
Hang on.
Oh.
I have an assault rifle.
Oh, okay.
The movement of that first thing was a protocol.
Ah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna shoot that assault near me. I assume.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you pop around the corner. Blah, da, 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 roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Got him.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a 5.
5 points of damage.
Yep.
I don't think he's dead. He's gonna resist that too, because you're the first person to shoot him this
Sure.
round. Yeah,
Yep,
he
no worries.
hunkers down, no biggie. Takes some damage, but not a lot.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay, the fantastic.
Be right back. The wind's coming up. I'm gonna close my window.
Okay. Enemy. The final enemy is the last support guy, who's over by me, who's going to jump on the thing to contestant because he's smart. And then he's gonna hit me with the spray, the gook, the gunk, the sealant gun. So the target must succeed an agility save or become slowed until the end of next turn. On success or fail, one burst around the target becomes difficult terrain for the rest of the scene. So, what that means for me is I gotta make a save. Their save is a 10, so I just gotta beat a 10. I don't have anything special, so this is just straight roll. Critical! I say nay! No save for me! The terrain around both of us, though, does become hard terrain. So,
Believe that Waylon and RJ still have to go this turn.
RJ went already.
Yep.
I thought.
Oh, I need to go still.
I'm back.
Waylon. Actually, RJ.
There's not a whole lot I can.
Yeah, I don't think RJ went. He was reacting to rockets.
Yeah, he hasn't actually gone yet.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to move out of the rocket zone and hide on the rock there. Where's the last bad guy at?
There's a bad guy here, a bad guy here, and a bad guy by me. But the bad guy by me can't hurt me. The rocket guy is probably the most dangerous person there.
Well, but I mean, I need to move. I can only move 4, but I want to move 4 away from that stupid thing.
Oh, the javelin's already fired.
Or do I just need to reload?
Go forward, reload. Yeah. How about you reload, move forward 1, and hide behind cover, basically. Not that it's gonna help.
Sounds right.
Okay, you do that, and then you reload.
Yes.
Okay, your weapons are reloaded. Next is there's no more enemies. We've killed more of them than there are of us, so it's now Waylon. Waylon, do you have anything that can shoot long range?
Nothing past like 10 spaces, so okay. Probably not now.
You could stabilize.
No, I can't. I braced last round, which means I can't. I only have 1 quick action.
Lock on?
I only have sensor ranges of 10.
Oof. Okay, well.
But bracing is a reaction.
Yes.
Yes, but as a result of it, I can only use a quick action next turn.
Oh.
Yeah, complicated.
Yeah, brace specifically has a downside.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Don't have a sensor range for that, so yeah, I'm just gonna stand here.
Just chilling.
I'm soaking up damage.
Hey, at this point, we're gonna kill them before the 6th round finishes, but you know, whatever. Next, top of the order. Any of us?
Was there anybody else that didn't go besides me?
No, you were last. You and Waylon were last too.
I would like to step up again and go first.
Okay, cool with me. Cool with you guys.
Hey, who was the last one to go? Waylon? Then they get to nominate.
Let's see. Who's the closest and can probably mess things up the most?
I'd support not getting his turn, by the way.
Yeah, we should probably get the point on the bottom. Who is that again?
It's a support with me. I got the juice, boys. I got the juice.
You sure you got the juice?
I just reloaded all my guns, so they all have explosive
All right.
damage and
Okay.
all
Go
kinds of fun
do it.
stuff.
Do it up.
So I'm gonna take.
Oh, Roland is sorry. It is just for the next attack, not for every attack with a reloaded weapon.
Mm-hmm.
When you
Sadly.
reload any weapon, your next attack with a loaded. Okay, so it's just a loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first one.
That would
It's
be
dead.
batshit with the meme seven hand cannons rally build.
That'd be great.
So yeah,
Just
turn all of them into a free breach sweeper. Easy peasy.
Yeah, I'd be for it. That's pretty good. Okay, so regardless, I still got the juice because it's only a support class. I'm gonna bolt thrower this guy, or at least I'm gonna try. He has a lock on him, so I'm gonna burn it to get that +1 accuracy, and then go from there. Ooh, hey, I'll take a crit. So max damage, which with the bonus on there is another D6. So 4d6 is 24, right? Do the math right. So 20. He done. There ain't nothing left. I don't care what kind of shield you have. You're dead. That was the juice. I could do no better, boys. So, pistols. Hand cannon. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 of them. This dude does not have it. Whatever, so 2 separate rolls. I'm going to roll them at the same time for funsies on the board. Critical fail, which does nothing. And a 17 plus pluses, which does something. So 2 misses, obviously. 17 plus plus is a regular hit, so it's just a d6. A whopping 2. Lame. I do 2 points of damage to the support, which I think doesn't even do anything because it has shields. It has 1 shield. Oh, I can't activate Thumper and give it a 1 knockback.
Nice.
Get off my point. There you go. Technically, I probably should have done that beforehand, but whatever. That's all I can do for now. Can somebody explain to me why the hand cannon has to be reloaded after every single shot?
Overchambered. Also, I mean, balance reasons.
Ridiculous.
Auxiliary that hits like a main.
All right. Anyway, my Mjolnir reloads 1.
This should load 2, shouldn't it?
Sorry, 2. Yeah. So I'm sitting at 4. Okay, that's it for me. I juiced 1 man. Who's next?
All right.
It's
Good
the
juicing.
enemies. Which would be. Shut up, dog. There's only 2 of them. 3 of them left. Okay, so it's either assault. Oh man, so many choices, so little time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's running. He says this is a lost cause. I'm pulling out. He runs and then boost. So he's technically off the board, but still in target range for some of you. Anti-material rifle. Next. If anti-material rifle, can you shoot that man in the back and or shoot the support?
Mm.
How far away is he?
He's within 20. Barely.
Okay, yeah, 20. All right, so
Yeah, he's still there.
where are they at?
Off the map, technically. But
Okay, so
still in range to shoot.
okay, so do I is there any negatives?
Nope, just your positives.
Okay, here we go. 18 plus 2, so
20. That's
That's-
a critical. Roll an extra dice.
6 plus 1, 7.
You do 7 points of damage. It uses its resistance to kind of slow that down just a little bit. It still hurt though. Actually,
Nice.
does that kill it? No, it does not kill it. Okay. Do you want to move or anything else now? I mean, heck, with your 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could go burn, take a heat and land on there, and then totally we'd have control of the board and only have one enemy left.
All right, let's do that.
You do that. Okay. Take 1 heat. Or burn, or whatever it's called. Sorry. Enemy's turn. The support, because it's all that's left. I think it would also run. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think they'd go into retreat at this point.
Yep, they debuff. So two surviving mechs. The rest of them slapped in the face. You guys have complete and utter control of the board at the end of this. So I will be giving you all an extra XP point as a group.
Woot.
Because you finished under the 6 rounds and controlled the majority of the board the entire time.
Yeah.
Good job. I applaud you.
Yay.
For those that salute you.
Okay, so let me flip the camera to myself now. Turn it into a selfie. Bam. All right, it's me. Congratulations, you guys have saved the ship from a squad of explosive bad guys. What you guys weren't told is if you had let them take these 4 spots, you would have allowed them to get to critical locations on the ship itself where they could have thrown mines or bombs or things like that, because they probably had them equipped, and it would have blown up your ship pretty good. But since you didn't, congratulations, the crooked smile flies another day. What'd you guys think?
Yeah,
I had
did a
fun.
Pretty good job.
Okay, I just want to see your opinions on that combat mode because we haven't done that one yet.
Oh no, that was pretty cool. Like, it was different from just kill everything.
Good. We might use that in the future for other things. Anyway, we don't really have time for another mission, but we do have time to play and roleplay and that kind of stuff. So, what do you guys want to do? What's the thought? There isn't a ton to roleplay, but you guys could go back and resupply and all that fun stuff. I
mean, if it's all the same, I'm a little like food catatonic, and my boyfriend started a job recently, and I haven't seen him all day. So
you would like to hang out with your boyfriend? All right.
Yay.
That's
We see
understandable.
where we rate. We understand how we rate now.
Yeah.
All right, let me grab my thing here and say goodnight to everyone. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful night, and we'll talk to you later with Adventure in Mind. Have a wonderful time.